What's going on? Usual suspects in the building. Welcome to another great episode of the Monday Midsole. You can see the crew is live. They're already cracking jokes. We got a great show on the way. Our guest is late. They're on CPT, but it's all good. AKA with too many AKAs, so we just gonna pass it this way. Mr. Unbox.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Mike, aka Mo, aka Full Size Run, half size maybe next week. And tonight I'm gonna kick it over to Mr. Marcus, who apparently everybody else didn't get the memo about the Star Wars thing because he's looking like Chewbacca. So let's go over to Marcus.
What's up? It's your boy Polos and Jays, aka Mr. Marcus, aka What's in the Cup. Ready for another live show tonight. Pass it over to my little one-legged friend.
Well, I gotta be little.
I was about to say little one. Damn.
What's good, y'all? It's Daniel, one-legged listener, your one-legged friend, maybe your only one-legged friend. It's gonna be a good show tonight. Hoping everything gets here. We're ready to do this, and yeah, so pass it on to my man.
What's up, guys? This is Buckeye City Soul, Kev, aka Mr. Always on Time. Got a great show planned for you today. We're gonna do some improv stuff. You know, hey, it is what it is. You know, things come up, and you know, we can't. I guess we can't all be scripted, but I don't know, man. Here's a clip for y'all.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
Hey, we're all gonna be special friends. So let's go ahead and let's get into the pickups. I think it's gonna be light this week.
Yeah. So I'll go first. I got zero pickups.
Wow.
Zero.
This must be the first time in show history.
You must have a lot on the way. There must be a hell of a lot on the way.
It's
I
back.
got taxes. Motherfucker. That's what. I got taxes.
Why is you motherfuckers paying
2
taxes
minutes in.
in October?
2 minutes in.
The hell
That's a
you
record.
paying?
2 minutes in, we dropping F-bombs.
I'm sorry.
All right, I get it. It is Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go next. All I got is my red cup.
What is it, Seth?
Drinking my two-step. That's all I got.
Mercy. They gonna put the pressure on it, brother? All right, Mike, I know you got something. Full size run. You got some 5.5s?
I got a big fat goose egg.
Wow, no way.
Nothing. Not a thing.
Well, hopefully our guest comes on soon. Shoot.
You gotta hold it down for us. You gotta.
Kev, what you got? Did you get anything?
I got nothing. I got, and that's how
Wow.
it's probably gonna be like that for a while. Brothers is broke, and then
Dang, man.
Christmas is coming up, man.
You already know, man. I got a checking in the savings, and they both empty. So
Yeah. But that credit card, though.
you ain't lying. So, Mr. Oops, I copped another one. Yes, I copped another one. StockX purchase, below retail, Kobe 7, Fade the Black. Damn. 3 more to go to complete the set. And not for nothing, I think I'm doing pretty well. I barely paid resale on any of the pairs that I copped. And then I had a special pickup. So shout out to the Max. I'm pretty sure that's how it's said on Instagram. He hit me up and he told me that he had won a raffle for me. He said it was mine if I wanted them. I saw him and I said, oh, hell yeah. So Dan, I kept this one close to the vest. I just wanted to see your face.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. So the Curry 4, more Magic, the China exclusives. I've already taken the pictures for these.
Wow.
I'm going to break these out tomorrow for the tip-off, end of the 12
Dumpsters.
days of Kyrie, the beginning of the Curry Flurry. Let's go.
You got roll-off containers.
Bro, I'm so excited for you, man. I'm so
Yes,
excited.
these are crazy. And Dan, half size up for sure.
Half size up?
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. So
That's
11,
dope.
11 and a half.
Strangles.
So that Mike, you can wear anywhere from a 9 to a 12.
Man, people already smashing your shoe. They already smashing it.
Oh, hot garbage.
Hot garbage. He said dumpsters.
Hey, usual suspects. What's good? You feeling this? Hold on, these stick or nah?
Some shoes is anorexic.
These shits is banging, man.
I like them.
No, they're not bad. They're
nothing performance-wise. Like these are light as anything, man.
really. What's the shock
Super
like?
light.
The shock is the most important.
Well, I haven't
for me.
tested them out, but the way that the outsole is built, it's got a little bit of shock absorbent. I can't tell if it's micro G inside. I didn't read the specs, but I just put them on the other day to take pictures. I'm actually gonna ball on them probably next Tuesday.
That's what I was gonna ask. I'll give him some
Next Tuesday. Bam.
I would say
this.
it's the dopest silhouette for the Currys so far. I still ain't riding with it, but it's the dopest one so far.
I like
give
it.
that.
Well, shit. I wish more people would be like that so I could cop very easily. Shit, you got the pack coming out tomorrow, and
I
I'm
was
like, damn,
gonna
am I
say,
gonna get one?
That package.
Am I gonna get one?
Pino's
Yo,
asking,
we're cute at Queen.
corrugated cardboard in the midsole. Those are light skinned shoes.
Team light skin in the building. Let's go.
Construction
Come on,
debris.
Russell Wilson, Curry, let's go.
Man,
That's all right.
She said ain't nobody but Drake and Russell Wilson be wearing those around.
Drake.
That's all right. Jizzy.
He
What's
said-
up, hey, what's up with that pack? Where's what's the deal with the pack? Is there on?
So there was 30 pairs that came out of Chicago. There were 30 pairs that released this weekend in Oakland. They had a special pop-up event. Palace tomorrow. Finish Line dropping them online, and then the Under Armour brand house will also have them. 30 pairs in Chicago and New York. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Okay, so you should be able to get
So
one.
it's going to be very, very limited. Hopefully,
Mm.
you know, the sneaker gods are with me, and if not, you know, Under Armour, they have my address. They know how to, you know.
I'm about to say Under Armour's here. What, the Baltimore, the headquarters, right?
He is her.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Good luck on that.
So if you
And
ever
good luck
get-
on that game tomorrow.
Much appreciated. I mean, hey, if you guys, you know, want to participate 10 o'clock a.m., let me know. Size 11.
You need an assist. I help. I don't
Heck
mind.
yeah, man. I need that CP3.
I don't mind.
Hey, he's gonna show up. He's gonna show up to the draw like y'all show up for the show.
Ooh.
About 15 minutes late.
Hey, it's like,
Nah,
it's like
when it comes to camping, he'd be out there early.
it's like MJ in the clutch. You come through in the clutch, man.
Something like, are you going? When do they drop? They drop tomorrow.
Dabs, I mean, 30 pair here, 30 pair there. Resale's not at zero, brother. You might want to do the research on that. Hashtag that's not true. This pairs is going for
Dude, 30 pairs.
very limited.
Retail still zero. Them shit's crazy with the ring.
Nah.
With the ring.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit, that's-
Oh man.
It's got a cigar holder and everything. There's a lot of good work. So this past weekend when they dropped the pairs, there were special stance hoop socks, and there was only been so many, you know, made for that. Because I hit my stance guy up like, yo, you got some leases of these at least, and he's like, nah, man, I could check, but I don't think so. So just pay attention. Pay attention. Price going up on a Tuesday.
I want a pair.
How much is that
I want a pair.
400.
Four.
Really?
1, 2, 3, 4. But I'm like, you get a lot of cool shit. You get that
I got
ring,
two.
the socks, a wooden box, 2 pairs of shoes. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
It's
not for
dope.
nothing.
It better come with a
I
morally
got
challenged
the
pog
backpack right here.
what is
So-
this?
for $400.
This is the Curry 2 back-to-back pack that I ain't open
Shit.
yet.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like.
You already got those.
I know I do.
Open.
Yeah, I know.
Shit.
So,
Got to.
Marcus, do you know what's coming out this week? Because, you know, like this week, for me, this week was like, man, you know, like it just wasn't a thing, you know?
I thought one of y'all would get those Bordeaux 12s.
I thought about it.
Okay.
Well,
so-
dropping tomorrow,
Yes.
the first colorway of the Nike LeBron 15 Ghost.
Right. The draw.
That's a draw.
These will be on the draw.
Yeah,
Ah,
get
yes.
those though.
Good thing because I'm going to be occupied at 10, and so will you.
So you saying you don't need them, Kev, but you already know they're gonna be super limited, just like when the 14 dropped last year.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have that. You know, I got to watch my finances, and these aren't a pair of shoes that I really want. I mean, it'd be cool to be able to resell them, but I mean,
Yeah, I think these dope. I'm not gonna even try for them, but yeah.
I'm gonna try. Just
I am. For sure.
I ain't no quitter. I'm gonna try.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
they definitely do. And what else we got here? As we were speaking of,
Yep,
Curry
that's like
4.
Bam.
World Rings Championship pack. I'm not feeling that black one, man. The white one is dope.
I'll go with the black one over the white
Really?
one, actually.
I
I
was
like
gonna
the black
say,
one better than the white one, yeah.
Yeah, the white one's
Yeah.
like Rocky Balboa's.
No, man, that midsole
Exactly. No.
is a little too high. That midsole just, I don't know, it kind of that white midsole take away from it. But
So
it's a
I
dope
like
pack.
I saw a pair that weren't like laced up like snug like that, and it looked really dope. Like
Snug lace up.
it's kind of like it wasn't quite choked out. So I mean,
Caesar.
it changed.
You
Yeah.
know about choking out.
You got a lace front shoe.
All right, he's almost here.
Oh man, I threw out the question.
Chat.
All right, then we got the
Why you late?
I know, right? It's been 8 o'clock.
Crash.
Brits. These not too bad. They're not too bad.
They're all right.
Got some KDs coming out. We don't need to look at those.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
yeah, we do. I want to look at them. Pull them shits up.
Man, you the only motherfucker that want to look at some
Oh, now you like them because you got them hype beast joints.
He's over there IDing pairs.
I will
I did not.
never
I
ID
did
a
not.
pair again, ever. I would
Yeah,
rather
you have
put
not.
myself in the junk.
I did not
I like
put you
all
on
these
you.
skills.
But look, for real, I will tell you that I like these. I do. Fuck no, baby. I like them. I think they're really cool. Like they're comfortable, and I'm hunting that like blue pair, the anniversary.
yeah.
I gotta find those.
Wait, the
I
championship
gotta
joint?
get them. Huh?
Championship joint?
The anniversary, like the first one they dropped.
With the multicolor?
Yeah, the multicolored check. Yeah, with the light blue upper.
Yeah, there
Anyway.
Well, forget all the trash.
I know you'll get that for the fan price.
This right here is the shoe that it seemed like nobody likes.
Nobody likes 16s. I'm about to say.
Nobody likes 16s, as you know, we saw a few weeks ago on the G.A.P. when everybody shitted on my 16. But now all of a sudden, everybody wants a 16.
Don't say everybody.
because-
Everybody.
So did y'all?
Well, it's if you look on IG, everybody wants this shoe.
Well, no, everybody want them. What I'm saying is, don't say everybody shit on them because I did not.
Okay, well,
I
you
didn't shit on
I didn't shit on them.
Dan, you
Wait,
going for those, ain't you?
I
Dan?
own 16s.
No,
You don't-
I'm not.
Nah.
I'm not gonna go for them.
Did y'all see what they? Did you see the video? Cousteau had posted of these at SneakerCon in Toronto. I did not like. I didn't like how they looked.
I don't like
And
it's a little bit more green than it looks. Like,
And that's
Right.
exactly what it was.
it should have been
It was
more
really-
black with like green, like just a hint of green.
Okay, well, if nobody wants it, somebody get it for me. Okay, somebody can get it for me. If nobody wants
I will
it,
get those for you if you give me the Currys.
no.
Them joints $400. Shit.
Yeah, no, that's
No, I'm not saying.
I think he means the assist. Not
Wait, yes.
Oh yeah,
So
I'm gonna
the
look
thing
out.
is I really like this one. This is like the first time I've seen a 16 that I truly like. I like the color. It reminds me of the All-Star joints. I got
Exactly.
the 6s. I got the 1s. I like the way that it looks.
So now you gotta have these.
No, I can't do it. I can't bring myself to buy a 16. I can't do it.
Man,
And they, I mean,
it's dope, man.
the one
Well,
thing
you
I
say
don't
that now.
I don't like about
Tell me it's
16 is
not
they
fine.
look fat as fuck. Like when you
They're-
look
they're
down,
awkward looking when you
when
have them on. Yeah,
when you look down, them things look like
They
you
are
got
thick.
cankles.
no matter what,
Where
your
you
foot go like
wear,
this.
you wear a size 13 and shit. I mean, of course.
Hey man, don't be envious.
I mean, I for real though, if I was gonna get a 16, it'd be this one. But like again, it's the shroud is what gets me. It's the second shroud, yeah. Like I want it, but I don't know if I'm gonna get it, man. I don't know.
But wouldn't you want to
They were
try
all-star
and get it?
repurposed.
Wouldn't you rather try, get it, and have it than down the line say, you know what, I want it, and then you're paying resale?
No,
Yeah, there's
I
not,
won't-
there's
I
not a big
won't-
markup.
I won't pay resale for a 16, number one, and that just for me that's like I don't have to. I don't have to do it.
No, but
Okay,
you
so
know,
once again, everybody who don't want it, I wear a size 11. Okay, make it happen. Between the
give you-
5 of us, somebody should snatch it.
Yeah, we all snatch it.
Send me the money. I got you.
And then more coming out.
Huh?
I don't know.
That's
yeah,
it.
That's it.
That's it.
that ain't it.
That is it. I mean, you got
What?
the 32s coming out.
That's
I mean,
it.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna talk. Well, the lows and the breads, no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I showed the no, just the breads and the CEO colorway. That's it.
So we only get to see what Marcus wants to see.
That's
Yeah,
all
okay.
that's coming out this week. Unless y'all want to look at the Adidas Consortium, the New Balance 247s. Y'all want to look at all that?
Also, yeah. I mean, like it's not just J's in here, you know. Like you gotta
Who
look
said?
at-
I showed other stuff besides J's. What are you talking about, man?
No, you didn't. Ooh.
Okay. Hold
it's
on.
not-
Hold on.
Don't foams come out Thursday?
Hold on.
Oh, what's that, Dan?
It's on Sneakers app.
Yeah, the gold foam posits.
No, fuck them.
No,
Fuck
he
them.
said some Air Max 1s.
Yep,
No,
they're
that's
on the
next week.
Sneakers app. Yep, they're next week, October
That's the
27th. October 27th.
Hmm.
But like,
All
all
of a
right,
sudden?
Marcus, go ahead.
It ain't letting me pull this shit up, so that's all I got.
Way to go! All
Before my
right.
shit end up crashing, before it crashed, let's go ahead and just bail out on this now. Because you know, I've been doing different.
You've been on the
Too much.
CDs, there's some dance coming out, guys.
This is gonna be the
But
quickest
again, if you want to
Midsole
know what's
ever.
coming out, make sure you go check out Pino's
God damn it,
channel.
when I want to take a screenshot, turn
You
that
need
shit
the
off.
page.
What's in your cup, Marcus?
What is in the cup? You tell me what's in the cup. What are your thoughts about what I have in my red cup?
Jizz.
Since people seem to think, fuck you, Kevin. Since people seem to think that I get drunk on the show and you know I come on here talking reckless,
Metamucil.
don't even know if I got.
Insured.
Actually, it was insured is what they said, you know, but you know I could have had cranberry juice.
That Dick
that
Gregory.
night, you know. People seem to think I get drunk.
I need some of that Dick Gregory.
You know,
Well, here's the thing.
This is
I got a weight problem.
Yeah,
Can't wait to eat.
I'm just saying.
prune juice, really, J-Team? Prune juice, J-Team? Jenkins, Insure? Fuck y'all, all y'all.
You old, motherfucker. You old.
Prune juice.
Even your beard says your beard says you're old. Just like a
Dude,
billboard
I've
for
had
age.
gray hair since I was 16. Since I
He's like
grew
the
hair.
black medicine man.
It has nothing.
I'm Sean Connery.
I can't even speak.
Oh, shit.
Man.
Oh shit.
So clear the air. What is in the cup, then, sir?
Now, you know, Q the Queen. I don't want to give any recognition to the shit that was said. You know, it's because basically what it is people trying to get attention for their show is what I think. And I mean, a few people in the chat already watched the show and already heard the comments. So it don't make sense to give it any more light. But you know, just the fact that people who don't really know me gonna make a comment about me getting drunk. I've never been drunk on this show. You know what I'm saying? I barely get drunk in real life at all.
I have.
I'm gonna be real honest.
Well, we know you have.
I'm gonna be real honest. It's like when you came on the show, I for sure thought you had been put a few back.
No, I could just tell he came in, fired up. He was full of piss and vinegar.
Yeah, because you came in at the end of the show.
He came
You
specifically
in
with
at
an
the show.
agenda, though. He came in with an agenda.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I came in pissed.
I'm about to come in, I'm about to shut shit down. I'll be
I
grumpy.
had just grabbed my cup at the time. I wasn't drinking before that. I was like, let me give me a cup. Let me put a little drink in it.
Wake up.
I wasn't even drinking before it happened, but little kids who don't really understand, grown folk shit, that's the kind of things that they resort to, until you can sit in the chair and your feet touch the floor, stay out of grown folk business.
Wait, what are kids? Hold on. Emmanuel Lewis is an adult. What you talking about?
Oh!
Oh, well, my bad. I forgot Gary Coleman did grow up, but he didn't
What you talking about, Will?
grow.
The thing is that I will continue to say.
Hi.
What I've been
And I
saying is
wasn't born
that.
to dance.
Why are you worried about what the next man is doing?
It's not that I'm worried about it. It's
Not you,
it's not-
motherfucker. Not you.
Yeah, not you.
Okay, my bad.
Not
General.
you, man. Like
Right.
those.
Respect the game. That should be it.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough people. There's enough room for everybody to eat. There's no need to come in and hate people. I don't care if you need to, if you need a shtick, cool. But there's no need to worry about what the next man's doing. Like, allow us to do us without, you smashing us or, why and crushing on a motherfucker's age. Like, for real. Like, man, the stuff they had to say about, Marcus and OG
OG,
talking
yeah.
kicks, really kind of like I was like, nah, dog, that's not really cool. Like, there we go. So love's coming. Like, it's not really cool for me. Like, there's no need for you to do that. Like, why do that.
And then handling business in person. I didn't make a threat. I don't make threats for number one. I made a comment about being a man and speaking in person and saying what you got to say from behind the microphone.
The stream went offline.
We're done?
No.
Mine says still streaming, so.
That was me. Go ahead.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Can I come in, little T?
Sure, Big T.
But for real though, I mean, my thing is I don't make threats. That's not how I live. You know, my whole point that I was trying to make is when you got something to say about somebody, you say it in their face. You don't say shit behind a microphone.
But they don't know you, remember? They don't
right. What's funny is they don't know me, but it's been several times that they've liked and commented on several of my posts. But and you follow me. I don't know how do you follow somebody you don't know? I mean, I don't just go and hit follow on IG every sneaker pic I see. And it's not like they following 50,000 people. So you got to know who you follow when you only follow a handful of people. And you only got about 200 followers yourself. So I'm sure.
I mean, they didn't know who Molly was, and I didn't even get an honorable mention. So, I mean, at least at least you got called Polo the Don. I mean,
they already quoted and say that they had bigged up your app. You know, they're one of the first, so they know who you are. I'm unknown. Too many AKAs.
We don't know Molly. We don't know that's Molly.
Hey man,
I am nobody.
As long as Champs and Under Armour know you, don't matter.
You ain't lying.
Yeah. So I mean, but for real, like it was disrespectful, you know, and that's the thing is like he was real disrespectful. I felt like the guys on the other guys across the table were trying to justify everything that he was saying. After listening to it a couple of times, it's just disrespectful. Like, cool, you know. And so for me, I don't have
flip-flopping shit. They flip-flop.
There's no room or time in my life for people that are disrespectful. Like, I don't have to participate in any of that. So, cool, man. I'm glad you feel like that, but you know, it is what it is. Like, that's where he's talking about fighting folks and stuff. I'm like, I'm grown. I got bills to pay. I can't be getting locked up. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm cool. I'm good with that. Like, I've done enough fighting for both of us. It's all good. You right, I ain't
trying to fight a motherfucker, but you bring it, then we gonna handle up. I mean, that's just what it is. I'm not gonna stand there and fuck ass.
Welcome to the Left and Center show.
Once again, I don't fight.
He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
Kids, you
know. He need a Snickers. That's what he needs.
If you don't meet the requirements, like when you go to the fair, if you're not tall enough to get on the rides, I can't fight you. And I don't think you can get on none but the Ferris wheel, and that's just not gonna be fair. You fight if you can't get on the Ferris wheel.
Kitty land.
So stay over there on that merry-go-round before you come in trying to holler at a roller coaster. Okay.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I'm sitting up.
Wait, don't say that, man.
Come on.
Wait for sure that. I love that clip.
Dre, I'll hit you up later about what's going on, dude. So
I'm just changing the subject because I hate being lost.
All right, let's go. Hey, let's drop this. Basically, 8-9, one of our sponsors. We're gonna go ahead and segue into the G.A.P. But first, we're gonna go ahead and hear from our sponsors. What is going on? All right, everybody, we're at the G.A.P. Daniel.
Hey, what's up? What's good? Sorry, I got stuck on my own thing. Welcome to the G.A.P. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is your favorite part of the show. It is my favorite part of the show because I get to do the most talking. So, the way this works, actually this time, this is going to be it's like a reverse G.A.P, all right? So we went and search the internet for some of the best, worst shoes ever. Ass will get you 2 points. You get 2 points for ass. You get no points for pass. Or was it? No, you get 1 point for pass and 2 points. Oh my God, I can't even talk. It's backwards.
I heard somebody had
it. 1 point for pass, and you get no points. No points for gas.
You got some in your cup, man?
Yeah.
I got some milk. I got. So that's what we're doing. We're doing it backwards. All right. So you're about to see some bad shoes. So strap in, on, whatever.
Whoa. Pause.
Monday Midsole after dark.
Severe.
Up,
All right, here we go. I got a pencil. I got a colored pencil.
Whoa. What do you mean?
Can I say color? Can I say color?
Tan.
It's a colored pencil,
We don't
motherfucker.
say colored anymore.
Don't put them words in my mouth.
Uh-oh. Watch yourself.
You say color,
Watch out there now.
Pencil. Take out the ED. Take off the ED, okay?
At least it's words being put in your mouth, and that's it.
Whoa.
Could be worse.
I'm not like you. I don't be putting things. All right, so we got Molly Mall in the house. We got UB in the house.
Yo.
We got the old man. We got Black Eye.
Yes, sir.
We got me. And hopefully we get Solo down here. And with that.
He in the chat.
Who this?
This is Marcus.
Marcus.
What the?
Yeah, I told y'all. I told you y'all had the same shoe.
You didn't tell me that.
Different colorway. I said it in the group chat. Nobody said shit. I be talking. Y'all don't be saying nothing.
And I knew that's what you were talking about. I didn't
get that.
All right.
Because you don't pay attention to the damn chat.
Probably be too much sometimes.
All right, so what we're saying right now is, these are the worst of the worst, all right? So, Marcus, please tell us about these things.
Wore these in the All-Star? I don't know where he wore these damn shoes to. He shouldn't have worn them anywhere.
Should have worn to a funeral.
This shit is ugly. I mean, it looked like something you would see on King of the Hill or something on somebody's feet. It's horrible. So yeah, they get ass. I don't feel right ass in my own shoe. Just don't sound right, but yeah.
All right.
It's ass.
Next, we got Molly Mall.
Yeah, well, considering we had the same daggone shoe, I'm gonna have to agree with the old man with the red cup. Say these are super duper ass. So I'm more of a KB24, not really a KB8. Adidas were probably the worst basketball shoe in this era. This basketball shoe, I wouldn't even cut the grass in. So
them things look like they made out of foam fingers.
They look like they're a mold that they didn't even finish the shoe. It's like that's so ass. And that colorway, God Almighty,
them things float in the water.
NASA material.
Goodness. You know what they look like, right? Them daggone them fluffy shoes that everyone keeps posting from Band.
Yeah.
That's what the hell they look like.
That ugly shit that everybody be
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're a grown ass man walking around with those shoes, we need to have a conversation. If you're not a chick, or in a dorm room, if you're not a chick in a dorm room, you shouldn't be wearing them daggone shoes.
Oh, kill it! Sponsors killing them.
You won't be getting a call from them.
Nope.
So, Mike.
I mean, these are just ass. I mean, the colors, they're shiny. These just have no kind of appeal. They look heavy. Excuse me.
All right, look, hold on. We need to call an audible here because everybody's is probably gonna be ass. So we need to have like a super ass that's worth like 3 points.
That you only get one of.
Yes.
Well, wait. Okay.
But then everybody's gonna super ass their own shoe.
But you can.
I can't call an audible in the middle of my shoe.
Give it to the chat. Why don't we run through all ours, and then at the end, the chat will decide which was the worst shoe out of the bunch.
Hold on. everybody gets one super ass, but they can't do it to their own shoe.
Well, that's some bullshit. Everybody not ready to vote on my shoe.
No, you got two people. Two.
Wait, hold up. You get to use your super ass after everybody's gone, so you can see everybody's.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Right.
Okay.
No,
And you can't use it on yourself.
Okay.
We'll go with that.
Right.
All right.
Nigga, go.
What you got?
Who next?
You, man.
All right. these are just plain ass. I mean, they're Captain America rejects. Like, grew up next to the nuclear power plant. Yeah, these. Him and Molly picked some winners right there. That's for sure. So next.
So I'm gonna be real honest. There's a silver pair that I like.
Is it the one I sent? Oh my god.
Gotta respect his honesty.
There's a silver pair that I like.
I think I know what you're talking.
But would not buy though.
But I'd pass on it, and then I'd cop them later. So, like, I mean, if I could find them now for like a bum price, I'd be doing it. So, it's a pass.
Oh, make it interesting.
I hate you.
I hate you.
The comments gave you an ass, so you good. You good.
Booty.
Why? Have y'all plotted to never let me win again? I mean, because it surely
you may win. You may win.
I haven't won since February.
Damn.
Really?
Did everybody vote?
Of 2014.
Yeah, everybody voted, so next one's up. Why would you want these Chevy Astro vans?
Wait, Chernobyl ass.
He said them Herbie shoes.
They should come with a manual.
Oh, shoot.
So what's next? What's the next shoe?
Here it comes. It'll be here.
The one disappeared. Next one. Tim. Them pants, man.
I was about to say the pants.
I was like, I went for the whole combo, man. It's all about presentation. He got black socks, brown pants, and some melted Lego shoes.
I thought it was Swanger minus the.
I'm pretty sure it's Tyrone Bigum's. Red balls.
So, this is the Balenciaga Triple S.
Triple S.
I'm going to turn it over to Buck.
All right, man. I mean, they kind of would go with my shirt from 8 and 9, but these shoes are by far the worst. I mean, they look like an explosion on Family Guy, and Stewie just kind of got caught up in the middle. They're horrible. Oh my God. I mean, they look like a pair of shoes. They look like a pair of shoes that you walk into a bathroom and somebody peeing at the urinal with their pants all the way down to the ground and their ass out like chaps.
Wait, what the hell?
Just roll with it. Kev got a vivid imagination.
Oh man! So if you wear these, your name is Stuart or Kenneth. Like your whole name, they call you by your full name. Like not Rich, it's Richard. Like Richard.
All right. Let's see. Where's Pino? Oh.
Now with the
Oh man, Mo, what you got?
I mean, these are pretty damn bad.
Oh man!
I mean, the back of it. Somebody called it cauliflower ear. That's pretty funny.
You can stop a bus with these bitches.
Yeah, it definitely look like he stomped a carton of eggs. Like it's got yolk in the back. Like I don't even know what the hell's going on with that shoe. Hits the blue and red. I mean, I don't know. Dare I say pass?
Wow.
They're ass. Not as bad as Kobe. So I'm just gonna pass.
Forrest Whitaker's neck.
You passed him?
I'm gonna pass on him. Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna the hype. I'm gonna pass.
I'm about to gas yours.
You
already know that's coming.
Oh yeah. Kev, since I started posting Kyrie's, you ain't give me gas. Thanks.
Oh man.
Unbox, what you got?
Oh man, I can't stop. For some reason, man, they just look dirty.
We're running.
like they look dirty out the box. I don't get it. These are just terrible, man. And I think the fact that you picked this picture with the flooding pants just makes it that much worse. So these get ass.
And the homie with the wingtips in the back too.
Oh, boy, did you see that?
I did get them work shoes on.
He be hooping in them too.
Marcus?
These are Balenciagas. Okay.
But
All I got to say, these are Balenciagas.
So what?
It's gas.
What?
I'm rocking these.
what?
To the nursing home?
But you gonna rock them on that hardwood floor? That's all you gonna do.
Dude.
But
See, that's where it shows y'all have no sense of style.
Are you serious?
Oh, boy.
Dude, these is Balenciagas.
So
I
what?
don't give a damn what they are. They dirty looking out the box.
That's
And
why,
yes-
that's why Kanye made him easy.
Yes, Q, I am a brand whore. You can call me that all day. I don't, you know, I don't wear Supreme and all that kind of shit, but yeah, Balenciagas, Louboutins, shit like that. Yeah,
So take away
I'm a
the
brand whore.
if they weren't blue.
What is Q? What is my IG name? Q. What is my IG name? Thank you.
Polos
Hold on.
Enough said.
Wow. This nigga is getting the worst.
I don't know why they picked it with the khaki. With the khaki, because you know I was checking these out. I mean, actually, I'm gonna tell you. I mean, because y'all probably think I'm joking. There's another picture. This guy, he got on some khaki, like pants put up to his waist and shit. With the pant on, and they're not selling the shoes. They're selling the pants on there. They like $800 jeans. I mean slacks. And they ugly as fuck. But
Oh man.
I've been looking at these. Man.
Expose him.
All right. I feel like. All right. Well,
Kino Night, really, Cadillac.
there we go. I feel like these right here, it's like they took the midsole from like 7 different shoes and stacked it up. Like we're gonna take the sole from this shoe, the midsole from this shoe, this little heel part, we're gonna shove it in here. It's yellow. Like, why is it? Why did it? What is? I fucking hate this shoe. I hate this
Because
shoe.
you have no flair.
You can eat my asshole, man.
No.
Like, this is a
Hey
gross.
man, if you have Balenciaga tattooed on your booty cheeks, he might.
Like, I'm gonna get that done. But I'm just saying, like, this is like.
So then you want me eating your ass? Really? Is that what you're trying to tell the world?
Man, I don't like where this is going.
Oh, fuck like it is.
Look,
You're not even in the middle of it, Kevin.
this shoe right here, this shoe right is. It's just the worst, man. It's this. I mean, like for real. Like this is going to be the super ass for me. Like this.
You already. I'm mad at the pose though. The pose and the flooding pants, man. Like the dude is really posing in these. These
Okay,
Can I box
so-
I mean, he got the girl pose and shit going. He know what he doing.
Really?
Alright, so ass.
Cute. I'm wearing them to the next sneaker con that we all go to.
Oh man, no you won't.
All right, so
Lies.
you better not.
Can I give me a midsole shirt made with these colors on it?
They said
We do.
They said Polios and J's.
Folios.
Polio and J's, polos and bullshit. Like these are horrible.
Ready to
Anyway,
make it. Ready to make it. That's how you
you
gonna
get
do it.
2.
That's how I'm gonna get your ass.
Did you really pass these, Mom?
Yeah, I passed on him.
Man.
I mean, because Maul probably is like right after me as far as style.
Yeah,
Maul
right.
would be second.
What?
All right, so Kev walks away with.
Bro,
You
said
last,
good
motherfucker.
jeans.
You last.
Kev walks
My
away
throat
with
up. She
9.
last. She
9
have no
points.
style.
Next.
Motherfucker with the same head at sneaker con 8 days in a row and shit. Talking about some style and shit. Didn't match nothing he had on the whole weekend. Just the same damn dirty ass hat all week. Okay, I'm sorry.
What hat?
My bad.
Dirty hat and church socks.
That's you. You know Mike had the same fucking hat on everywhere we went. Then we go to the club and this motherfucker, I gotta take my hat off. Yeah, nigga.
You got the birthday cake.
All right, hold up.
There's the next shoe on the way because
Yeah,
this is horrible.
it's coming. All right, we gonna go.
why the hat got to be dirty though? All my hats are clean.
Cause you wore it 8 days straight.
If I'm clean though, why my hat got to be dirty? I don't wash my hat every time after I take it off. It ain't draws.
We're still looking at these punk. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. There's these things.
What is it?
These are Reeboks.
These things look like a disease.
It's gotta be Mike.
They do. Like it looked like it's for herpes.
You have an outbreak.
Mike, go ahead. What was that?
The Reebok ATV 19s.
The Jobies.
I mean, what can you say? They look like the bottom of like Squidward's hands. They look like just suction cups.
Like
I'm not.
blue waffles.
Hey, I watch
What's underneath your hat?
You know what?
Are those golf shoes? I mean, what the?
I mean,
It look like you can walk on the floor with them.
they look like something that you go hiking in. I don't know, and I don't hike, so
Like
these are just terrible.
Balenciagas.
So these, for me, of course, clearly are ass.
All right. Maul?
I mean, undeniably, this might be the worst you've ever seen in my life. I don't understand why it's got tentacles. Like, these little nipple things are all around the side of the shoe. I don't understand what function or purpose that's for. It looks like a Brillo paddle on the side, like they're made for dishes, not for walking. I feel like Mike has a pair in the back. This is what Mike wore before he became unboxed. Probably get to wear these on Casual Friday.
Let me step on you with that sucker white gotcha.
Seriously.
Yeah, them things look like they're contagious.
Yeah, for real. Like,
I
these
can't
are the
stand the holes.
outbreak Reeboks. Like, why are they on the side? And then, like, pressure points in them. God.
The Shang Tsung that suck the
shoes?
soul out you.
It doesn't even go through the shoe. You can't find this shoe unless you own this at one time. I'm convinced you got this damn shoe.
This shoe comes with a bottle of Valtrex.
Yo, this is the proactive Reebok.
It's fucking gross.
Rosacea.
Oh man,
Marcus?
Calamari.
Yeah, shit. I gotta go ahead and get these a super ass. Super duper ass.
God.
I mean, is it even a real shoe?
I'm saying that shouldn't even be allowed.
it's real.
Yeah, it's a real shoe.
It's a real shoe. Yeah.
Somebody actually has wore this on their
How
feet.
that passed through production?
It's a real shoe. No, like I remember when these
SARS
came
shoe
out. Like,
SARS?
and I remember I had soldiers that would wear these to PT because they're running shoes, and they would wear them to PT, and I made them go home.
They look like they need to be circumcised.
They got in line, they got in formation. I'm like, you take your ass and you throw them shoes away right now. Right now.
Right now.
Yeah. So, yeah. These are bad. Kev?
Oh, these are definitely ass. I mean, I can't stand them. I mean, they make me like feel itchy looking at them. I mean, honestly.
God.
They're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever see like, there's something that they call like when things have like holes and spots on it that make you feel funny. Like, that's what it does. Like, these things are.
She was mad porous.
Ugh, man. These are like red. These are red rockets.
God.
So the chat definitely gave you the ass, and I will tell you right now that these are the fucking worst. I do not like these shoes. I hate them. I mean, like I said, I made soldiers go home because they weren't gonna wear them.
It's STD
not around me. Not around me. Anyway.
Ringworm Reeboks.
Start pulling the next up, so we can make fun of this shoe for a little more.
Say, if you get a little soap and a hand rag and some water, you get that neck itch out real easy. With soap.
Oh,
this is the worst.
Get that neck real quick.
But again, I still think the Balenciagas are worse than these.
Wow.
I do too.
I do too.
But y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Y'all hijacking shit.
Just talk about the Balenciaga joints.
Y'all voted for Trump.
So this is my shoe. Y'all voted for Trump. That's what that shoe says. So these are the box trolls, and I know some people are gonna be like, "The fuck." They're horrible, y'all. I mean, I can't deal with these things at all. They're roaches, and they're rare, I suppose.
Did he say roaches?
I don't know what the hell he said. They're
Oh, I thought you
roaches.
said roaches. I was like,
They're roaches.
They look like
Roaches.
Yeah.
Roaches. I said
Ro-
roaches. The roaches.
Oh, I thought you said
Anyway.
roaches. I was like, yeah, they.
No, they're not. I mean, no, it's part of like the Disney or Pixar things that they do, and then they were limited. Look, Pino says gas.
He said
I mean,
the
compared
These
to
are the box
everybody else.
trolls.
Yeah,
They don't have laces. They have little like Dark Ages buttons on them.
Oh man, Rasputin.
That's the what's that shit that they put potato bags in? What is that? That fiber.
Talking about hemp.
That's what's on the outside of the shoe.
Hemp.
Yeah, it's like hemp fiber or whatever they put.
Potato
potatoes-
sack.
Like a potato sack is what it is, and that's what's on the shoe. So this shit is super garbage for me. The people are giving it gas. So
I think that it's just because of who it went behind. I mean, like.
right, yeah. So Maul,
Yeah, these shits are super gas. I don't know what the hell you thinking, bro. I rock these shits in a heartbeat.
hey,
Yeah,
question mark.
yeah.
Did you say they're super gas?
Yeah, they're super gas, bro. These are dope. If there's any pair of Roshis that I would rock, this is one of them. So I don't know what the hell you're thinking. They're everything you would like. You're a hype beast. You're limited. They're after a movie. I mean, come on now. This is the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Maul already looked like a troll, so he might as well.
Marcus.
All right.
I love it, brother.
He
I love
come
you, bro.
heads tonight.
Shots have been fired.
Let me be quiet.
I love it.
Give me. Hello. All right, so you gave me a gas. That's great. Thanks. All right, Mike.
I'm gonna just pass on these. I don't think they're terrible looking. Not enough to give them ass, but they are definitely a pass for me. Definitely a pass. It looks like they got like some like foresty woods type shit going on with them. I can't really tell.
Yeah, it's from the movie Trolls, man. Like or whatever movie had the
That's
trolls.
Box
It
Trolls.
was,
Box trolls.
And that front piece.
Yeah, box trolls.
Yeah, look. Yeah, that. Yeah. Nah. I'm gonna
All
pass.
right, so that's a pass. All right, Marcus.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on and pass on him. I mean, I would. Nah, fuck that. I don't win it. Nah, I'm passing it.
All right.
The Fraggle Rocks, yes. That's what they.
All right.
Fraggle
So,
Rock pass.
thanks for joining us. I know you kind of got caught up in the Uber or whatever.
Yeah, got caught up at work.
So, but have you seen the other shoes on the list so far?
Yeah, I've seen the Adidas, what was the Balenciaga triple
Yeah.
S's,
Yep.
and now you're gonna do in the box trolls.
Yeah, well, there was a Reebok one.
Oh yeah, I seen the one of like suction cups.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I seen all those.
So we're gonna catch you up real quick. So with the Kobe 2s or whatever, the Adidas, they were like a PE one that had like blue
Blue
and
and orange, like the Knicks colorway.
yeah.
To me, those were. All right, what's the levels? I know it's
Ass gets you 2 points, pass gets you 1 point, and gas gets you no points.
all right. Those are ass.
Okay.
Those are definitely ass.
And that was the old man, so that gets him 2 points.
Give him a gas.
All right.
No hesitation.
All right.
that was super.
So next up was the Balenciaga Triple S.
All right, so I might get killed for this. I don't mind those that badly. Like the colorway. Am I subjecting the colorway silhouette?
I like this dude already.
Man.
I don't mind the colorway that bad. So I guess I'll just I'll pass those.
Man.
Okay. All right.
Kev thought he had a home run over there.
Man.
Hey, shit,
Y'all had a high school in the same room all day long.
All right. The Reebok. Where do you sit on the Reebok?
Those Reeboks are totally ass.
All right. Boom. Oh no, that goes over there. Boom. Boom. Okay. And where do you sit on these, the box trolls?
The box trolls, yeah, those are ass. I can't even pretend like
So how are these better than the fucking Balenciagas? That doesn't make any sense.
The only time on the show when you're gonna be like, my man, when somebody says your shoe is ass.
Right, this is it. This is it.
My man.
One time. All right, Kev, what's your hit on this?
All right. They're by themselves.
Legit, like you can smoke this sneaker.
By themselves, they're ass. By themselves, they are ass. Compared to the other ones, they're not. But they're still ass. They look like they were worn in the movie Willow with them little niggas running around. Like,
yo, now that you say that, it reminds me of the. Have you watched Tales from the Hood, the little nigglets?
Oh man,
they're like they were weirdos.
You little nigglets.
He knocked them down the stairs. Yeah, man. I'm gonna give you ass just looking at them by themselves. But
all right. So next up we have. I am definitely out this round. Mike is winning with 13 polos, and Buck, y'all are tied for 11, and I have 8. So,
okay.
What's up next?
There you go, Ma.
Next.
Repeat.
Oh God, damn it.
These milk cartons.
Polos and Jay's rendition. These are the ones that I guess Dan said he wanted. Dan, these are the ones. Lord of mercy. These are the ones that Dan wants. I wouldn't put these on if my life depended on it. I'd have to give away half of my collection just not to wear these ugly pieces of. Yeah, buddy.
It's funny because somebody
these are the banned goods.
It's
the what?
Funny because I'm gonna call. I ain't gonna say names, but there's somebody that y'all had on this show wore these shoes.
Didi love these shits.
For real?
Yeah.
Hey, them things look like when you knock into like a wall or something, they have battle damage, like He-Man's chest back in the day.
like a 3D mold of a shoe.
You gotta take them to a chop shop.
Oh yeah. I mean these look like them daggone slippers. I told you I can't stand these. I can't stand the slippers.
All right, boom. Unbox. What you got?
Man.
God.
Yeah, these are ass. Yeah, these are bad. I can't even speak. They look like a mouse. Like I'm gonna click on it and shit on my computer. It's terrible.
House knows.
I can't do it. These are definitely ass. These might get my super ass at this rate. I mean, shoot, it's not 9 o'clock yet.
Dan said.
Oh, okay, then shit. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, that's done been broke. All right. Marcus.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask these. These look like that little bus that Mike used to get off of.
You on a white bus?
A little short bus. They had a special one. It was white for his ass.
Why are you talking about Jenkins? He can't defend himself.
Oh, that's dirty.
Oh.
Nah, so yeah,
right.
these ass.
So, Lord, what's your real name, man? Because we didn't get to that part. I don't want to say it.
Chiron. Everybody calls me Shy though.
Shy, perfect.
Yeah.
Don't be shy.
So,
I can't call you so, Lord.
I can't do it.
Call him Lord.
Hey man, what you mean? Because I can't be calling you
Lord,
unboxed.
if you hear me, help.
Nah, these are. I can't even describe these shits. Like,
I can't.
They're definitely ass. That's not even a question. Like, the question is, what level of ass are they? Because at least the other ones had colors to them. Like, it diffuses from the shape of the shit. But this all white pair is bad. Like,
you can customize these joints though.
I mean, it's a fucking convertible.
There's a lot of
you can't customize them.
Yeah,
There's a lot of opportunity to make changes.
It's a convertible. It's got a hood.
It's like a dope ass recliner.
It looks like a white Rolls Royce, man. You don't like Rolls Royce? You like
No,
high?
That looks like a white Chevy Malibu from 1983. That shit got a drop top.
Hey, this looked like the car that Quick got away in on Harlem Nights.
Michelin Man shoes.
Nah, you gonna shoot me in the pinky toe.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. Come on back up.
What you got?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna gas these.
What?
Spiteful ass.
Hey,
Hold
man.
on.
What goes
Are
around?
you for real?
What goes around comes around. Mark it.
What goes
Okay,
on?
we need to find him a pair, and I'll chip in and get him. And he got to take pics and nothing but those for a
I
whole
ain't
week.
chipping in.
Hey
for
man, I
shit.
ain't about to be butt naked wearing no shoes.
Pause.
Nigga, don't tell your dreams to everybody.
All right. And then
Wait, did I
I'm
pass
gonna
on
be-
yours? I passed.
I'm gonna be
and
real honest.
All right,
This is a gas for me. I like this shoe. I want this shoe.
that's cool.
I do. So I like if I
You
see
need to
this
beat
shoe,
your
and
own
like,
ass.
No, I like this one. I don't like the other one, but I do like this one. So this gets a gas for me too.
I
so
like both
Maul
of them
walks
now.
away.
Changed
no,
my mind.
You got ass in the comment section too. So you got 10. So next one. Next. Look, I told you that I like this one. Before,
Yeah, that's fine.
When,
You get a pass. Kevin, on the other hand,
Hey man, what goes around comes around.
well, goes around. I passed. I passed the daggone shoe. I didn't.
Yeah.
gas it.
Hey, I get. Don't worry, I get
I didn't
Marcus.
gas it.
I get Marcus next week.
Uh-huh.
I mark everything
So-
down. You did some ill shit last week anyway.
It's cool. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Who did?
Don't worry about it.
all right. So this shoe here is this thing here. Yeah, get close.
Oh,
So,
hell. Whose is this?
so shall I go ahead and take it away?
I don't even know the name of this shoe. No
Good.
lie. When you hit me up, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna find something. And literally when I left your DM, this was the first shoe that was on my page. And I was like, oh, I can pick this shit. I hate these high-end brands trying to do a runner. Like Balenciaga has like the Hirachi lookalikes. And these shits like, why does it need to be a sock in a shoe, but it's outside the shoe, and they have to write their name on the side of the damn shoe, like in big multicolored letters. It's like you don't know the name of the shoe. Like you didn't spend $600 on a shoe, so you don't know the name.
That's $600
It's kind of fire.
They're Fendi. They cost. I'm gonna Google how much these shits cost.
These things kind of.
I mean, if you spend $600 on some shit, you want people to know what you
yeah,
wear.
this kind of fire though.
If you don't kill yourself,
I ain't even got to find no socks to match these motherfuckers. They already free
Oh.
socks.
We're gonna while you're looking the price, we're gonna go over here to Maul. Maul, what you got on these Fendi joints?
Wow.
it's a wow.
They kind of look like Reeboks.
Ma, you better
Reebok runners.
gas them because they kind of look like them damn Steph Currys. that you
Oh, they
just showed. They
do
really do.
with that built-in dad sock.
They got the same midsole, yeah.
These are like the Reebok. I don't know what the other shits is called. Them shock looking things.
So I
we
found
just
how much
gonna-
it costs.
How much they run? $7.99.
$750.
There you go.
Boom.
I'm gonna pay
$750.
right now.
Yeah,
Hey,
for that
wait,
reason
it
alone,
gets-
I'm going to pass.
It gets better. It gets better. On the other side of the shoe, it says think.
Think?
Wait, what? Think or thick? Think?
Think. Like, think about buying this shit. Like,
Hey,
Oh,
better think again.
I think I may cop me a pair.
It's a high end.
Ew.
It's gonna be a long season. Y'all motherfuckers keep fucking with me.
Wait a minute, we got Maul cussing now.
I know. It's twice.
What happened?
It's
Wait a minute.
All
We
right.
gonna
So,
pass.
Mr. Sugar Honey Iced Tea over
Mike,
there.
what you got on these?
I'm not even gonna front. I'm a pass. And the only reason I'm a pass is I actually won a pair of Under Armour shoes that look very similar to these that I do wear when I'm playing flag football.
so you can't look like a hypocrite right now.
Right, exactly. Because I got something very similar, and I'll show you out one day. So I'm gonna just pass. If it weren't for that, these would get ass.
Okay,
But
we'll
like
do
tight
that.
rings.
Wait, you won a pair, and then you talking about it wasn't for that. Nigga, you won them. You didn't buy them.
But I wear them. I wear them though. I do wear them when I play flag football.
You don't wear them willingly. You have to wear them.
I wear them for sports recreation, but as far as going out, no.
You wearing high heels?
These just look like tight rain boots.
It was in the movie It.
Like you tuck your pants in the sock.
What's wrong with that?
He's like, what's wrong with that?
I tuck mine in. I'm gonna tuck mine in.
I mean, you know, in about 5 more years, I'm gonna be wearing dad socks anyway. You know, with everything, with my flip flops and sandals and shit. Noise? So you know, I might. What happened?
Oh,
nah, but these ass.
There you go.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was just told that I will not be wearing that. So yeah, these ass.
What you got on this?
They're not that.
Why are they lying to themselves?
These are a pass.
Don't finish.
These are a pass.
They look like a sandpipers.
They're not as bad as the Contagions, or
I'm seeing a trend.
They're not as bad as the. I mean, I don't.
Not as bad as those Kobe's, right?
You know what's funny?
Kobe's
I'm
are
seeing a
fire.
trend. The way everybody's looking at this shoe is like you've been on a drought for a while, and that one girl said, "I'll come over," that you didn't want. You're like, you know what? I guess I'll take this.
What is it? Is it the Jordan? Is it the Jordan 28? That's kind of like this.
Yeah.
I don't mind those, man. I some of them I dug, like the black with the Volt. They were all right.
But your shoe didn't ask you to think about it.
Hey, they said why not? They said why not with a question mark.
They did say why not.
$750.
Well, I'm not buying that though. I mean, but y'all ain't buying them Balenciagas neither. So
some Sand Viper joints.
Oh, those shits are trash.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll get there.
Y'all don't want the Vikes.
Nah, we don't want them shits. Those are like Michael Vick shoe. After he killed the dogs.
After he killed the dogs. Hey, look, here's the thing, man. We're going to not talk about Mike Vick here.
Oh no, I'm a Mike Vick fan.
Okay, as long as we're cool with that, like as long as we're cool with him killing dogs, we're fine.
Oh man.
Whoa.
No, Dan, we're gonna lose our sponsors. We're gonna lose our sponsors.
We do not condone the killing of dogs.
Word. I don't condone that. I'm trying to get it back for my podcast. I'm sorry.
I love Scooby Doo.
So, Kev, what was your final?
These are I passed on them.
Alright, that's fucking weird. These are fucking horrible, y'all. Like, they're like the baseball socks with the 2 stripes at the top. And they're like, we're gonna staple this shoe to it. Like, this just is so. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, I'm gonna roast the fuck out of any of y'all that wear this shoe. I hope you wear this shoe around me. See if I don't set it on fire like them kids do with their socks. I will burn this shoe as you wear it. This shit is horrible.
I mean, but the Kobe. I mean, if I had to choose, if I really had to choose, I would wear these over I wear these over the Kobe's.
Wait, hold on. I'm not noticing something in the photo. The dude has on skinny jeans and they're tucked in.
Yeah, to the sock. Into the sock. Yeah, that is not what's up.
Them baseball pants.
You alive right now. You don't believe that.
Hey, that's what you wear on Eggplant Friday. That's what you got to show the package. You got to show the package. You know what I'm saying? Presentation is everything.
Well, here's what I'm saying. Like, the comment section gave it ass. They said, like, I'm just saying, all of y'all that gave this shoe a pass or a gas or whatever, I like this. Y'all go get some Sand Vipers. Y'all eat a dick on the way out.
I don't need. I'm a vegetarian, but I got them Vipers.
You need to put them shit back. Just call the company, be like, I'll pay for my own return shipping.
All right, so the way this works out is that the Reebok Herpes won this round. So unbox.
Finally.
Congratulations on your win.
Do I really want to be excited for picking an ass shoe?
Yeah, I mean, you finally put your talents to work. Good job.
That's the thing. We put your talents to work. We made this round for you.
Yeah, this segment was especially for you.
Thank you. I appreciate
It's a
it.
surefire way to guarantee you get a dub.
Hey, that's two. I got two now.
I mean, that's the only ass in your life anyway, so you ought to enjoy every fucking moment.
Wait a minute. You a part of my life, ain't you?
No, motherfucker, you married. You married. You know how that goes.
That's true.
You ain't getting none.
He gonna get none. He gonna get none.
It's over. That road close sign on your drawers.
That's true.
That's true.
Speaking of, I'm getting texts from upstairs, man.
I hear you talking downstairs.
Bring
about
home
ass,
some
and then they
milk,
come down there
baby.
and smack you.
He's texting them now, and you ain't getting no ass tonight either, nigga.
Hey, he gonna get up to go upstairs and he gonna have chaps on.
Hello? Hello?
Michael lady probably be laying there just with sexy ass shit, and she still don't let him touch it.
Oh,
And
man.
these Fendi's.
Just
And
look at
these
it.
Fendi's.
She be having a Victoria's Secret
Alright.
and them Fendi boots.
No.
So
You know what?
we
I'll let that
gotta
slide.
keep it moving. We gotta keep it moving. So, Kev, you want to do your thing?
Yeah, all right. We will. Let's head on back to the beginning. For y'all that haven't, that don't know, we got Soul Lord on the show. Shy, what's going on, man? Thanks for showing up. CPT
No
time, holla.
Yeah, I was on CP time. My job required a little bit extra of me today.
I feel you, man. You gotta do what brings home the bacon, man. No worries there. So let's just jump right into it, man. What got you in the sneakers?
What got me into sneakers is like growing up, I didn't have a lot of shoes. So like I always tell the story that we got 3 shoes a year. One was for your birthday, one was for Christmas, and one was for Easter. If you didn't get the Easter shoe, you got the back to school shoe. Like, and it was always those 3 cycling in and out. And at 16, I was the oldest. I got cut off. So it was like, yeah, that's it for you.
That's messed
I was the
up.
oldest of 3. So I was like, yeah, that's it for you. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a job. And ever since then, I said, if I ever want to, it's sort of like the conversation I had with Mike. I was like, whenever I say I'm gonna get, if I get the money, I'm gonna buy whatever I want. And I actually went and did that.
So what was the first shoe you bought?
It's funny because I actually had to look up the commercial to remember it. I don't know. Well, we're all above 30, so
Right.
you remember the Feli Mantis commercials?
Oh man, it sounds familiar.
So it was a Feli Mantis is one of the first things I actually got as a kid, and it was the Grand Hills.
Okay.
It was like one of the first shoes that I ever got. Like I remember vividly, and to me, Feli's was dope. I was in junior high school around like 97, 98.
Okay.
And it was like, all right, well, Grant Hill was in the league. He was supposed to be the next big thing. And Feli gave me that sneaker with the patent leather border around it and everything like that. Like,
Yeah.
I love that sneaker to death. It was boxy. It reminded me of an up-tempo. We might now think back of it, how
Yeah.
boxy it was. But that was a sneaker that first got me like, okay, this is my first shoe. Like, it wasn't my first love, but it was my first shoe.
Damn. Well, I mean, I know back in the day, I think I was in high school around that, and I used to see kids rocking those, but I was just too into Jordans. But I think in the 7th grade, crisscross was big, so I did have the kind with the straps in the back that you let them hang in the back or whatever.
Yeah.
I did have a couple pairs of those. I actually sent them a DM like, bring them things back because those would be dope. But you have everybody your podcast is in the bio, or not the podcast, your YouTube. Your YouTube is in the bio, and I'll get the podcast on there too. But what brought you to YouTube? And I know Dan said that you were one of the first people that he actually saw, doing the reviews and things like that. What brought you to that, and how's it going for you?
What brought me to that was a friend of mine. She kept telling me like, "Yo, you need to just go ahead and do it." Like, I'm a super introvert. Like, I'm super weird, awkward. I've had people run up on me in the street, and I'm looking at them like don't talk to me. Like, but so she was like, "Yo, you're not standing in front of nobody. You don't talk to no one. You're just talking to a camera." So I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna try it out." And what really made me want to do it as well was every time you go on YouTube, you see people kissing these sneaker companies' asses and shit.
Right.
I don't know if I could curse on here.
No,
but,
dude, we've been at it.
Right,
no money today.
YouTube AdSense gonna shut everything down. But you see all these people kissing these companies' asses and won't tell the true, real story behind how they really feel because they're scared that these companies are not going to mess with them. So I felt like what I brought to the table was honesty, and people respected that about me. So that's what really got me really going when I knew I could just talk and be free and not even just think back of, oh, these companies aren't going to mess with me. And I'll tell you a funny story that I don't watch any of my videos. I refuse to let anybody watch any of my videos in front of me. I don't. When I edit, I know where the edit on each end, and then I don't watch it, upload it, and that's it.
Damn. So I mean, like you just said, you trying to get some money for the podcast. So, like, say a company comes, like, you know, say Sand Viper or somebody comes up to you and they want to sponsor your show. What are you gonna say at that point? I mean, is it important for you to have a sponsor that?
Fuck no, baby.
Are you gonna turn that down? Is what I'm asking.
It's twofold. One, how big is the bag? And two, I have to be able to be honest about the shoot, or be honest about, like, I'm doing this because I'm being paid. It's
right.
Not like, oh, I'm doing this because I really like it. If you're telling me that I have to fake it and be like, oh, well, we want you to do this and say that you really like it, I'll turn it down. I don't
right.
like, my morals is more than the bag.
Right. I hear that, man. I mean, I guess we won't get too deep into.
You looked up to the shoe like.
No, I mean, I've been honest with them, and I mean, we had to pull down the episode that we had, you know, where we talked about it, and then I mean, I had some things to kind of talk about, and actually, I put them things on, but you know, it is what it is. But let's get into your podcast, man. Talk to us about, you know, what the podcast is about, and who's involved and things like that.
Yeah, so my podcast is called the Attention Deficit Podcast. Honestly, what I love more than sneakers is actually movies and music. So the podcast centers around more of a music feel of it. We touch here and there on, like, sneakers and stuff like that when, like, the hyped releases is coming out. But my homie Shells is on it right now. We haven't recorded an episode in a couple of weeks, but we're doing 3 episodes tomorrow.
Damn.
Yeah, so I got to record for 3 straight hours tomorrow. But the attention deficit, the reason why I call it the Attention Deficit Podcast is because my mind, the way it works is somebody will say one thing and then it would divert to something totally different off subject. So I always feel like the way I think about things, the way my memory is triggered is like ADD. So it's never like one linear thought. It's always all over the place.
So when you write the show, I mean, or do you write the show, or you just go at, like, with a feeling?
So what we do is I make a list of topics that I want to talk about that week, but everything else is off the cuff. I don't script anything I want to say, and everything is just like all say how you really feel and just talk about what it is.
So have you gotten, like, good feedback from it? Like, how do you? Because we were talking about, you know, a podcast or, you know, or whatever, and on that platform. What advice would you have in crafting it?
The podcast is sort of like the YouTube space. Like, you're not gonna like, with you guys. It's like 5 of you guys, so it's more of a collective effort. Mm-hmm. So now that you guys have 5 people, so you have 5 people to promote. The podcast, you have be honest. Like, that's what I say is always is be honest with it, because if you're not gonna be honest with it, no one's gonna fuck with you. It's like you're doing it just to appeal to people, and that's one thing I always say never to do. Try to appeal, because when you try to appeal to them, if it doesn't come off as genuine. Right. So when it just takes it one step at a time. So you guys have the equipment and everything like that. I'm not sure how Google Hangout works, but like if you can record just like the audio and just upload it, even the Midsole Mondays, Monday Midsoles, you guys can upload the audio from that and do this podcast if people don't want to visually watch it. So stuff like that is the podcast thing is really cool, because that's where everyone's going now, where it's like terrestrial radio is dying out, and podcast YouTube is like up and down with how it was to pay people. With the podcast, if someone wants to come to you with an offer, it's all your money. It's not, YouTube is not cutting you no check or anything like that. We have to go through YouTube. It's all you.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's something that, eventually I hope that, you know, we can get behind, but we'll go ahead and shift gears. And I mean, people are talking about like the difference between like young and old, as far as young hype beast and old nostalgia. What is your thought on the state of the union for sneakers?
I don't mind the new kids that say they want all the hype stuff like that. The only thing with me is I'm super nostalgic. So when people say Yeezys that came out last week or their Grails and stuff like that, like it gets me upset because I'm like, yo, Grails means something that played a part in your life. Like, like my Grails is sitting right behind me. I searched 9 years for it, but like,
what is it?
Like, oh, it's the Jordan 14 Low Royals from '99.
Okay.
Like, actually, I can pull them out if you want.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Pause. So, go ahead and pull that out.
Go ahead, man.
Okay. Them Laney
Yeah,
things. Okay.
I got them jet stock. Like, you can see like the paint is peeling off here. Like, I love this shoe to death. Like, when my mom's first bought me these, like the 14s was my first pair of Jordans I've ever, like, number Jordans I ever got, and it was the was it the home? No, the away colorway. Because remember when Jordans released back then, it was home and away colorway, the white and black and the black and reds.
Right.
And I got the away colorway, and then the next pair of things I got with these, and I wore them into the ground, like to the point where I wore it into the midsole, the outsole rubbed out into the insole.
Damn.
I mean midsole,
Yeah,
and
for Flintstone joints.
I'm heavy, and I love them to death. So that's something like I held near and dear to my heart. Most people don't like them, but I hold near and dear to my heart because that sneaker played a part in my childhood that it shaped how I started thinking about sneakers.
So, so pick a 5-year period. What's the most influential 5-year period in sneakers to you, and what shoes came out in that era for you to say that? That's on the spot right there.
In the same era as this, or just like that in era general?
Period for you.
I would say whatever 5-year span that the patent leather Air Force Ones released, where it was like the PlayStation, the Frankensteins, the Scarface, all of those sneakers, like that 5-year span where they kind of stole back the idea from Bape, because Bape stole their silhouette and did the colorways, and that 5-year span was influential to me because that's when I started buying sneakers again.
Okay.
Like I had bought sneakers here and there prior to that, but like I was working 2 jobs, I had no kids, I was literally getting paid every week from both my jobs, and I was literally in Flight Club every week to the point where to this day and this is like the Green Street Flight Club. So
Flight Club, I just hear dollar signs and.
So here's the thing about it. When I think Flight Club, I don't think about the new big one where everything costs $2-3 grand. I was in there getting Air Force Ones, the patent leather joints for $160, $200, and it was like I don't mind paying that because it's whatever. But that span was really influential to me because it made me fall in love with sneakers again, and it made me fall in love with a sneaker I fell in love with besides those 14s, which was the Jewel Air Force Ones.
Okay.
And as a kid, like I didn't get Jordans until the 14s, but right before then, my mother used to buy me the Jewel Air Force Ones.
Okay.
I don't know why she bought me those, but like I fell in love with the navy, and it was like a Knicks colorway. It was like a navy blue and the orange check.
Okay.
And then the forest green joints, and I love those things to death. But like that's that Air Force One period when they picked back up and they released like the Rosy Dry Goods and the Sneaker Stadium joints. Those were a real influential point to me because it got me back into sneakers again and started me having me buy sneakers again.
So what are your thoughts on the Special Field Air Force Ones?
I got a pair sitting right behind me. I like the original colorways they came out with.
Okay.
The olives, the 2 joints for the girls, which like the brownish and then the blue, the binary blue. I like the Special Field. I like the idea behind it. I wish they would have kept it limited to what it was in the beginning.
Right.
Like if you like the men's came with that bag, like it came with some weird tote bag type thing, and like if you kept it like just straight limited with those like 4 or 5 colorways they released originally, it'd have been dope. But like then they started throwing every other colorway, Like I won't be surprised if you see a Kith colorway coming out soon.
Yeah, they probably have black shit all over them too, like them Maestros did.
It has some black pony hair. It'll have black pony hair on it.
Oh man, that's crazy. Well, man, hey, that's the question that got panel. Y'all got anything?
Yeah, I got a couple quick ones, and it's funny that you said that. This is just a real easy one. I saw you got those. I know you said they weren't for you. Those Kith, those the animal pack looking ones.
Oh, I still got them sitting right here. My homegirl haven't picked them up yet. My co-host, those are actually my co-host.
Okay. 7.5. I might be able to fit into those. But I know me and Kev, we both picked up the Maestros, and like he just touched on. I mean, they came looking dirty. I don't know what the condition of yours was. I know you pointed out in your video that the box was damaged, but as far as the condition of the shoes, did you have any issues with the shoes or what?
There's glue marks on them. To me, like this is like the worst executed Kith sneaker collab they had.
Okay.
But that's again, it's coming from Nike, so it's not. I won't put it on Ronnie because with a company as big as Nike, they're not going to let you quality assure everything. Like with I believe like New Balance and what's the other one he did? I got another Kith sneaker here somewhere. There's New Balance and somebody else. He can have more control of it. Where it's like, okay, I need to see it. Or Asics, I have more control of it. I want to see what's going on. Let me make sure everything's good and things like that. But with Nike, it's like, yeah, you're gonna put your name on this shoe and you're gonna do what we say.
Yeah, because that was bad. I mean, it looked like you just rolled them through the mud is the way it looked. Matter of fact, I got to mail mine back out tomorrow. So,
oh, wow.
I was just trying to get your take on that because I saw your video.
The quality wasn't up to par, and it's like they just slapped everything together and was like, yeah, take them.
Yeah, no quality
So
control.
I have a question from the usual suspects. That's our chat. Want to know what's your favorite shoe that dropped this year so far, and what's your biggest pickup to date? That comes from Frankie, New York State of Mind.
My favorite shoe that dropped this year. Fuck, what dropped this year? I haven't really purchased anything that much this year.
These
did that? Huh?
These
Venom. Oh god, if you take those damn Sand Vipers out of here.
These Venoms.
I would say if I had to go with something, exactly, I do know. It was the Nike SB Dunk Lows, the pink ones with the 3M.
Yeah, that's dope.
I really like those. I think the Toy Story Vans came out last year, so I won't say those. But if those came out this year, I'll say those as well.
So you would choose the pink deal over
pink dildo.
The Supremes.
Pink dildo.
The pink. No, I didn't say pink dildo. No, I got the pink.
You got a pink dildo?
That's why you're all excited because somebody else like them. We know you got them, man.
Yeah,
you know
but
you
I'm
got
saying
the
like
shoes.
I know you caught the Air Max 97s, the OG Silver Bullets. You have two of the Supremes, the Bordeaux like Airs. You would choose or the up tempos. You would choose those. You would choose that shoe over those 4.
I would choose those over any one of them. Because like the Supremes is more of a hype thing. I bought them because I knew my bot was going to get it, and I was like, I'm just going to get them shits. The other Supreme low tops, I actually sold them shits immediately because some kid wanted me to get them for him. I was like, I don't want these shits. He's like, can you get them for him? I'm like, yeah, just give me the bread. I did forget one other sneaker I purchased this year. It was the white with the Kyries. I kind of like those. I kind of like those.
Yeah.
So my question is when are you gonna let me get those red carpets?
Huh?
The red carpets, man. You need to come up off them.
They're somewhere. Oh, they're right there. They're right behind me.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I need some fragments.
Ooh.
You know what's crazy? I've for the past, I want to say 4 years, I've had the design for a LeBron 7, like in my mind. And if you look at my page, I have a pair of I dubbed them the Miami Night Harachis, and it's sort of in that same vein of that sneaker. And like I've planned it so much down to the material. And if Nike ever gave me a shoe to design, like that would be the shoe. And I don't really like. I like LeBron 7s, but like I just the design idea I have for that shoe is is amazing.
Yeah, I agree. I love that shoe.
I want to ask you guys a question.
What's up?
What do you guys think about the misplaced check series?
Yeah.
From Riff Raff. I call him Riff Raff.
I think that it's about the one where it's like John Geiger, where the chicks are all over the shoe.
Yeah.
I think it's dope. I can't pull off Air Force Ones because of my fake foot. Like it doesn't fit right. I've tried to have a pair of Air Force Ones, but it just crushed funny. It just creased really bad.
Okay.
So I like the idea. I'd like to see it elsewhere. I think it looks cool. So it's a thumbs up for me.
I can't really do Air Force Ones. I do have a pair of the Special Fields, but I don't like the way they look on me. I mean, I like the Special Fields, but I don't like the way that Air Force Ones look on me. I'd rather have a Jordan 1 because it's a little bit, sleeker. So
yeah. I'm in the same boat. I don't do Air Forces. I got a pair of the Special Forces that Kicks USA sent me. But other than that, I gave all my Air Forces away.
Check Mr. Name Drop sponsor over here.
No, he got everything, man. Damn.
Share.
Yeah, I got them because they sent them to me, I guess.
Share.
Full disclosure, right? Like you mentioned with Sand Viper.
Yeah.
I got them, but this is the reason why.
Yeah, true.
I wouldn't actually spend my money on them, but I got them.
I like it. He has the China pack Steph Curry 4s just sitting in his hand.
Yeah, it's my pickup this week.
Yeah, that's because you're not aware of the group chat that we have going on with the five of us, but that's the shoe I heard about all week last week. The stress in my him hitting me up individually, yo, what am I gonna do? Him people had them early. He was sending me pictures of them. These sons of bitches got them. There was some real assault happening.
Yeah, I try to keep it, keep it down.
His championship pack is going for a stack on fucking eBay.
I know.
And that's a damn shame.
Gross.
I know.
I actually have a connection. I have a family member that work at Under Armour in Baltimore, and they give my son stuff to wear, and I'm like, no. I posted a photo of my son asking me for Yeezys, and I told him we are a Nike family.
Oh.
Hey.
And granted, I bought my youngest son a pair of Yeezys, the one that they drew on for the kids. I bought him a pair of those.
Hey, you better than me.
But
my kids ain't never getting no Yeezys. They better rob somebody.
You know what's crazy? He told him his kids better rob somebody.
What if the retail, Kev? Retail? No.
I mean, if I could get them for I spent that on Jordans for them, but.
Oh, I got them for retail. They were $1.
All right. Well, retail I could do, but.
Okay. But they were little kids. They weren't like.
Oh, okay, because I got adults. Yeah. They out here.
Yeah. My kids get $200 shoes and them motherfuckers. So while we're here though, because we're getting into the 9:30 mark, and I know what's the topics for tonight, Kev? Or topic? What was it?
Well, topic number 1 was about the surprise drops. Mike, you can go ahead and intro that.
Yeah, hold on. Let's get into the topic.
Oh,
my
bad.
I got
This is like hand puppets.
We're in the topics.
I wasn't going to go that far.
I don't know about that.
All right, there's the topics drop. All right, so Mike, go.
So, of course, I'm sure a lot of y'all, with the exception of a couple people I saw in the chat, everybody took an L on those Navy 11s that just dropped out of the blue.
I didn't want them anyway.
So
did you just pull a Donald Trump? You wasn't invited anyway.
Basically, I didn't revoke my sneakers app.
So what I want to figure out is this something that you guys encourage to kind of combat resellers and bots just doing all these surprise drops?
Yes.
Or is it something that you guys are against because you're afraid that you may miss out on something when it does have a surprise drop? And I'll chime in at the end, but I'll let you guys run with that topic.
I'm against it because I know that I'll be the one that miss out. I mean, this is something that, like, you know, somebody will get a tweet while they're in the car and try to get them in the car and then wreck and then kill somebody or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
no.
I think if you want to,
if they give me a surprise drop and I'm in the car and I swerve, you better believe that I'm sending a letter to Beaverton. It's gonna be much more than a pair of shoes that they owe me.
Nah, you gonna owe somebody something. You're
Yeah,
gonna be in Shawshank Redemption with the sisters behind you. I like to say that Molly fought a good fight, but
so I'm not mad at the surprise drops. I don't think that has any effect on resale. I mean, I feel like resellers are pretty on top of their stuff. And then even if it just hits the browser, you know, they've got the programs. You know, Shai said you got a bot, so I'm sure you got something that. I don't even know the actual term. That's how
the proxy.
No, not the proxy, like the
add to cart.
No, not the add to cart. The thing that monitors. There we go. The monitor when the page changes or whatever, so it automatically will.
So the crazy thing is, the only bot I have it's not even a real bot. It's an app for your iPhone, and I got it from there's some website, but
what website?
It's
what is it?
No, wait, don't. No, tell us later. Tell us later. Don't.
I'll tell you guys later. But what I did was I only use it for Supreme because I know like I like Supreme hoodies because it's like good quality hoodies.
Yeah.
Pricing, but the hoodie I like the hoodies. But every other sneaker I really caught was straight up like just me clicking and buying. Like it's never like my OVOs. I got both colors of OVOs 10s. I've never used a bot for Nike after the Kobe 7 Whatthas. That's the last time I used a bot on Nike drops.
I don't even know how to use a bot.
I'd add the cart the whole Prelude pack.
Wow.
But well, yeah. So essentially, what I was saying is the page monitors, so the restocks and all that stuff. A lot of that stuff goes to resellers, and it'll sprinkle in on us normal folk over here. So I don't know how much combating that's really going to do against reselling.
I think
not the online
cool.
people, at least. Not the online people. The brick and mortar might be affected a little bit more, but those online people are still going to eat.
I think it's really cool, and especially like the even though it kind of hurt me, like because I really wanted the burgundy or the Bordeaux.
12s.
12s.
TSNY.
You know, but I think that location is really cool because it makes it interactive. It sucks for us, but it's cool because it's interactive. Like, do you think they're ever gonna drop shit in Atlanta? Like, no. Like, we got that one shoe that one time. We got that Bo Jackson that one time. And the satin was like at Walters. Like, the only people that knew about it were the people that know people that work at Walters. Like, that's it. Like, they were pushing them out the back door for like $400, $500 a piece. You know, people made bank on that shoe before it ever hit the street. You know, with that.
They made double bank when it hit the street.
Right, exactly. Like, it's insane. So for me, like, I like the idea what they're doing. Does it? Now, I do have an app that allows me to change my location in my phone. You know, like
sounds like an Android thing.
No, I have an iPhone.
You got your phone jailbroken?
He spent the whole day on that.
It's not. I did. I spent the whole day on it. It is not jailbroke. You can run a beta app on your computer because I have an Apple computer, and it talks directly to my phone. It can change the location based in that app, and it Dre Day, you're gonna have to hit me up on the side. So the I can change the location. So I was able to to be in the zone for the zebra drop. And I'm pretty sure I could change my location to whatever. But I gotta have the time for it. So it kind of cuts that out. So if I can't do it, if somebody else can't do it, there's people that want the shoe are gonna get the shoe. And if not, I can later on. I like the idea of the surprise drops. Did it hurt my feelings a little bit that I didn't get them there? No. Yeah. No. But like I was able. I'm gonna get them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get them. I would like to get them early.
Right.
I would like the Sneakers app checkout them know we screw up.
I like
I was on it.
Feet.
I saw it early.
I like pig feet.
The last app drop I got upset about was what was the sneakers that I released recently before this mystery drop? It was like another sought after shoe, quote unquote. that they released and sold out. 97 Gucci colorway undefeateds.
Yeah, the undefeated. Yeah, so but that wasn't a surprise drop though, was it?
It wasn't a surprise drop, but the app became trash. Like I enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed the app so much, but it was iPhone only.
Oh yeah, it was so easy.
It was so easy.
Yeah, I got the PSNY 12s, the gray ones, no problem.
Like when it was iPhone only, it was so great.
So the Don C's were all the Arctic Orange were because that's what Pino was saying.
Trash.
Base.
For retail.
The Burgundy up tempos had that surprise drop. Remember on the sneakers app, and then the PSNY 12s were the.
I do have a question for you guys.
Oh yeah.
I posted the other day that Don C re-released the blue twos that he released, but instead of being $350, they were $500.
Wait, what?
He hyped the retail price to $500, and I felt like that's some scumbag shit because it was only on his website and he charged $500 for them.
Oh, I would have copied.
Like, how do you guys?
I mean, you figure they're going for what, 800, 1,000 right now?
Yeah, they're roughly going on that price.
I would have copied that one later.
I would have bought them, but I mean, you're right. I mean, to sit here and see what they're going for now and then decide I'm going to hike the price. Actually, I probably wouldn't have bought them because why am I going to give this man money if he's going to do something stupid like that?
But maybe that was the purpose, was to avoid the resale, like people that wanted the shoe, because I mean, if you.
But you would still make money. You buy them for $5, and if they're going for $8,
right? But you got to spend $500. Like, you know,
but here's my thing. Well, to me, the reason why I felt it was scumbagish because everyone knows what retail is. You're not going to change the suggested retail price on that box. It's still going to say $350.
Yeah.
So you're going to give somebody a shoe. What was that?
They still sold out regardless.
Yeah, they sold out regardless. Like, I have the beach whites, and like to this day, like I'm trying to figure out why the fuck did I pay $600 for these shoes?
Amen.
I don't know either.
I want the beach. So.
Yeah. I still have them dead stock. I have the box and everything.
Wait, Dan, size?
I don't give a shit about the hat. I don't really care about the pen all that much. I just want the fucking sneakers. I had them in my cart this weekend. Like just looking at it, like.
Hey, send me the screenshot. Look what I have in my cart.
No, I gotta pay my taxes, so I can't really do it right now. Like I gotta pay like my property taxes, so it's just a no fucking go. But like, so I mean, like, I think to really wrap up this particular, I think that it's good though. I think that it's cool. I think that the location drops are cool. I think that the surprise drops are cool. I mean, it's just like a quick strike back in the day, like when you didn't have the internet and we didn't know that these shoes were dropping, and you wanted a colorway that was only dropping in some other place. You had to drive to that motherfucker. Like, you know, if you hear the thing that you have to be in Milan, go ahead.
It makes no sense to me. I don't like it because you're only going to make a limited amount of shoes anyway. You're going to sell out anyway. Why do you have to make a secret drop? It's dumb.
But it's the truth.
Regardless of how you release the shoe, if it's a limited shoe, it's going to sell out regardless. So why do you have to have a secret drop? That's dumb.
If they're going to have a secret drop on things that are going to come out, 2-3 weeks, a month later, in a bigger quantity, I'm okay with that. But if it's just going to be like a secret drop on a quick strike, I'm going to get mad. I mean,
and that's what it's going to be.
2018 is about to be year of the L. So,
right. and that's not what I want. I mean, that's not why I'm in the sneakers. I don't care about a shoe being limited. I don't care. I want to be able to have the shoes that I want. And you can look at me any way you want, Dan. I've said this week after week after week.
We have had conversations, old man, about you. Like,
he would like a particular shoe more because it's limited.
Yeah, he would like them Balenciaga pull my pants all the way down to the ground wide P's. That's what he likes. That's how he gets down.
Of course, everybody wants to have something in their collection that other people don't have.
Balenciaga.
I mean, anybody can buy Balenciagas. The fact is, Balenciagas cost $800, so the average person's not gonna go out and spend $800 on a pair of shoes.
Well, get them ones.
So they're not limited. They'll come out with a few, they'll sell out, and they'll release more. Which is the same thing Jordan should do, and everybody else. I don't like the limited edition shit. I'm sorry, I don't. I want.
He should just release another pair of fragments.
Yep.
No.
Restock frags. Yep, restock those frag ones.
every week, like they do Yeezys, the toddler size.
I don't even care if they don't have the lightning bolt on. I don't give a shit about that. Like,
I just want the
blue.
color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Royal black toe. Royal black toe.
Here's my thing. Most people shoe when they buy it is gonna be after a year. I'm gonna pull my shit out 2 years later. It's gonna still be icy, and I'm still gonna floss.
Got him.
Pulse.
I'm gonna pull my shit out, and it's gonna be icy.
No, for real. I mean, that's how it always is. Like, people get shit, they rock it day one, they beat it up, you know, and then a year or two later, you able to rock your pair and it's fresh.
Right, exactly.
But most of the stuff I buy anyway, I don't put it on anytime soon. Anyway, I mean, it's just
I do.
I try. I mean, maybe I try, but I mean,
you put them $5,000 Tokios on the first day you bought them, motherfucker. Stop.
Nah, I didn't. First time I put them on. You know when I put them on? I put them on.
You didn't have the right church socks to go.
He put them on at the post office as soon as that motherfucker picked them up and shit.
I put them on for Dan. That's it. I got my OVOs, the 10s that I got. They're still sitting there. I got the Take Flight 5s. They're still sitting there.
Don't do them all.
What?
I know you said whoa. Like, don't go there. Don't go there. I really gotta get that damn cause. I mean, they're talking about the cause and that.
Yeah, I
want
gotta
the
get
cause,
those too.
but I'm not. I can't pay that cause price. I just can't stomach it.
No, I might say fuck it and pull the trigger. I just sold some stocks. Listen, I just sold some T-Mobile stocks. I might just say fuck it. T-Mobile gonna give me something
eventually.
If the cars were GR, would they sell out?
If it was up to, listen, if they were $150 to $200, and I could buy as many as I want, I have about 3-4 pair.
I love that shoe.
I think they would sell. I think they would sell.
I don't.
Not Space Jam numbers, but I mean, like a good amount, 300,000. Yeah,
I love cause the artist. Like I legit have his book in here somewhere.
And that's why they would sell out, because of that.
But I don't think that there's enough people that care about that. Like, if it was just going to be worth what it came out that day, and months from now, it wouldn't sell out. I mean, people buy it because of the hype.
Exactly. When that shoe was introduced, 1% of the sneakerheads knew who the fuck Cause was.
Exactly. Because I didn't. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
It's funny because what Nike tried to do was reintroduce him to the mass public by having him paint the court in West 4th and in Manhattan. And they were like, okay, we're going to have you paint this court, let everybody know who you are, so when we release a sneaker, it can build the hype. And I'm like, just drop the fucking sneaker. And he dropped the sneaker about 5 minutes away from my house. And these motherfuckers that came from the Bronx or Manhattan, no one told me, but they all quote unquote fuck with me. So everybody's standing in line at the Brooklyn Museum, which I live no more than 5-10 minutes from, and no one told me to come and stand in line with them.
Wow.
Wow. New friends.
Yep.
No friends. Who needs friends?
No new friends.
We got nothing over here.
So, what was the next topic? Is there another one?
Yeah, there was.
And we had a couple, but I mean, do you want to get into Melo?
I'm about to go come Melo, dog, and risk it all.
Talk about Melo losing his signature, and what does that mean?
Is it really a loss?
No, it's not. The shoe never sold. You know what I mean? It was like a team-based sneaker. It didn't do well. You barely knew he had his own signature line. He isn't marketed as this PE-type player. He's now in the same team as another Jordan Brand athlete, essentially the future of Jordan Brand with Westbrook. So it made sense that they can't have two signature athletes, so to speak, in a small market area. They just can't.
Do you think that's the reason that they cut his thing, because he went to the Thunder and now?
Nah,
I think it was a good reason. It was a good excuse to be like, hey, listen, man.
Okay, we can cut the
Westbrook now.
But I think
he's still a Jordan Brand athlete.
Right,
what shoe? Honestly, I mean, cause I like the 1.5s. I don't like the 5.5s.
I don't like any Melos.
Me neither.
Yeah, but the
5.5s I like.
The Melo 12s.
The Melo 5.
The only Melo I like is the Melo Jordan 1.
The Melo Jordan 12s.
Yeah.
It's PEs. But I do like the 1.5s, the black University one. I love that. I love that pair. Yeah, I love that pair. Because the black offsets the girl color. All right, Mom. So slow the fuck down, because that's a girl-ass color.
I wasn't even gonna say anything. You.
No, I see it on your smug little motherfucking face.
Nah, you caught yourself out. I didn't have to say anything.
Because I knew what you was thinking. You missed me with that.
I wasn't. I promise.
But anyway,
I think that it's gonna open up a lot of PEs for retros. I think he's gonna be able to introduce,
Ray Allen.
Yeah, I mean, and I love that. I mean, I'd rather have those than a pair of shoes that they might throw into a pack that you have to buy. I mean, I'm tired of that. And get rid of CP3 while you at it, and then give him
clean house.
Why does CP3 still have a sneaker? Why does Blake Griffin, quote unquote, still have a sneaker that's super fly shit?
They don't.
No, but that's a team
I think
sneaker.
that's what Jordan Brand
line.
needs to do is, because this brings me to like a part that's been like bugging me this week because I've been looking at T-Mark and his picture and his like stack of Kyries he has, and those Kyries, those PEs are so much better than the ones they actually dropped, and I like the Kyrie shoe line.
Bro, I've been saying that.
Burgundy pair with like a silver toe, like there's this tricolored pair, there's this blue pair with like gold swirls on it. Like they're so dope. Like they're all so dope, and like why instead of Jordan Brand, like instead of them putting out, this is a shitty sneaker for Melo. This is a shitty sneaker like what was it whatever the West the point .01 or whatever.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's like a lifestyle shoe.
Yeah,
and they have Blake Griffin in his trash shoes and CP3 in his trash shoes that they force one of. Right, whatever the Jordan Brand trash is, if they just release the PE colorways in limited numbers, like.
Bro, like I said, man, I got colorways, I got designs like Nike. Hit me up, Kyrie's, the PGs, everything. That shit is just all yellow, all black, all gray, all white. Get out of here.
I think the PGs are the best Nike basketball sneaker silhouette since the Kyrie 1s, maybe 2s. Like
I love the Kyries.
That silhouette of the PG 1s is dope.
Right.
Yeah.
Now you gotta see how they're gonna follow that up.
Like I'll be honest with you, I feel this way. Like Nike gave LeBron $1 billion, and they told him we're gonna put your name on a bunch of bullshit. Like we're gonna give you $1 billion, but we're gonna put your name on every fucking thing to get that money back.
I didn't mind the 14s. The 15s I like.
I like the 14s. I like the 15s.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What's the difference between that and the Balenciaga and not the Balenciaga, the Fendi sneaker? Besides it not being that high.
One looks better than the other.
Yeah. There's a strap involved. There's no. I mean,
have you seen the 14 in hand?
I have the 14. I have the acronyms.
No, the 15. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't see them in hand.
Yeah, they're nice.
All right, so
they look better in person.
I was kind of shady. Like I was kind of like, them is trash. And then I saw them in hand, and I really truly like that shoe. Like I really do. And if I can get this ghost colorway tomorrow, I'm gonna be fucking stoked about it. Like
I'll try to get it.
Dope.
I want to see how it looks like when I have it at home. I'm at SneakerCon. It's out. I've seen so many pictures, as opposed to the hype and like, oh wow, like seeing a shoe that no one's seen. I think that might have had a little something to do with it.
Is it going to be as hard to put on as the 14s? Because I haven't worn my 14s yet because those shits are the most difficult shoe ever to put on.
They are tough. They are tough. But the Flyknit ones are tough to get on too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well,
yeah.
Like none of y'all have a mannequin foot, so y'all cannot complain about how hard it is to get a shoe on.
You're right.
You're not wrong.
Y'all just because I have to get the 14 onto this mannequin foot, and that is a ton of fun. But I will tell you that 14, like after you wear it, it's kind of like the PG for me. Like the PG, you start to wear it,
PGs are super
and it
tight.
gets more comfortable and more comfortable and more comfortable. And so, like the same thing with that 14, the more you wear it, the more comfortable it gets. I love that shit. Marcus, what are you doing, man?
I seen somebody post.
What are you looking at?
I'm about to say he over there looking like.
What the fuck are you doing? You get a new dog? You got a puppy over there?
No, they're playing pocket pool.
I'm looking at the score on the football. I mean, on the baseball game.
And
We
smart.
here right now.
Look
You
at
a lie, number one.
So
Hey,
Mark,
Mark, we're trying to do a show here, bro.
Look, I am looking at the Houston, New York Yankees baseball game.
Here, bro.
someone posted in the chat about the floral LeBron 15 with Kith.
Oh, yes.
I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to save that. They're trying to save that.
I love that shoe. I want that shoe.
Like that was if no one liked the shoe, we're gonna put Kith's name on the shoe, and it's gonna help boost it back up.
I think. Oh, quasi worked.
Yeah, of course it worked, because like this generation is hype beast. Like there's a lot of hype beast kids out there where it's like anything Ronnie puts his name on is they're gonna buy.
I'll give them credit. That's the first good move that they had. Usually they're not listening to the focus groups. It's some exec that's making the final decision. Here, let's give them the same whack colorway.
Yeah.
Well, the one with the floral is dope. I want those really bad.
It's funny because I knew somebody that worked at, where was it? They used to work at Nike Town in Soho, and they told me a story that the reason why Jordan Brand are changing the names to the original colorways that they're putting out and slightly changing the color names is because Jordan's wife owns the name of the original colorways in a divorce.
Wow.
Oh,
Money.
So that she got so Nike has to slightly change everything to go according to that.
interesting.
That's crazy.
Damn.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Juanita got the bag.
I'm about to say, Juanita got the.
She secured the bag.
Which was a smart move. Like, okay, you can't call these black and red. They got to be true red or something like of that nature. They added a name.
So do they just have to change the name
Up hues.
color?
Yeah, they got to change the name of the color and slightly change the color a little bit.
Oh, so the color too. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got 9 minutes. So we want to jump into
right. We'll get into
Hashtag
the
hero.
hashtag hero. There you go.
We good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right.
Today,
So
nigga.
once again, hashtag hero. We're gonna run through this segment. We're gonna do just like last week. We're gonna go. I'm gonna start it off this time with this Saucony, however y'all pronounce that. I got a new contender in here, Jumpman James. That is me. Love the color. Love the pose. Can't go wrong. That is my hashtag hero for the week.
I'll go next. I got who is echoing?
It's Mike.
It's Mike and his shitty headphones.
It does it at this time every week.
I didn't do anything.
Cheap ass gas station headphones.
Oh my god!
I got the Apple ones. I ain't do nothing. I've done nothing different.
He got the
Apple ones from Bodega.
Got the Snapple headphones. And shit.
I'm gonna even pull it out and put it back in. Hold on.
Oh, major pause.
Double pause.
All right, I got half cast one with the up tempo disrespects. I went with these, man. I dig the Knicks colorway. I don't like the Knicks, but I dig the colorway.
All right,
I'm
cool.
gonna be real honest. I have no idea which one I picked.
You got the sneaker.
Well, how about you go last?
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
But I got Word, and I don't really like Word too much.
Uh-oh.
Because Word like the Cowboys, and I ain't got no love, but not for real. I'm just playing Word. No, I got nothing but love for. But yeah, I picked Word Customs with the Seaman 4s, as Dan would say.
See, man.
Wait, when did Dallas play?
They got them by.
Oh, they got. So next
My
week we
Vikings
get.
won.
So they didn't lose.
My Vikings won,
So
and we hurt Aaron Rodgers. So
Yeah,
you
they-
won't-
Hey, we're not
much.
going to talk about football this week, all right?
Hey man, my team lost
Well, on that note, my team won. They can't even F it up. At this point, you're 0-5. You're just supposed to lose as many as possible. You're supposed to win.
Especially not that game.
Ugh.
So who's next on the hashtag hero thing?
All right, Maul.
All right, so my hashtag hero goes to the BK to AZ.
Yep.
With the Gucci strap. A little parody of the Off-White. That's why I dig it. So shout out to you. That's
Oh,
my
fuck that
hashtag
off-white
hero.
strap. I'm so sick of seeing that off-white rapid
That's
strap.
why that's my
Goddamn
hashtag
pictures.
hero. I'm in the Gucci vest with the green and red straps.
All right, Dan, and sneaker optician.
Sneaker optician. What is that? Are those Deodoras?
Yep. We got sneaker.
Yeah, dope. It's red, white, and blue, and I'll rock it because I'm a vet. So shout out to you, Sneaker Optician. He's out of Germany, so I'm sure he's not awake right now. But dope picture.
That's it.
All right.
That's dope.
Round the horn. Let's go. Who we going with?
Who's starting? You start. Go ahead, start.
Yeah, sorry, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna throw out. I'm gonna go with BK to AZ. This actually was the picture I was gonna pick first, but Molly beat to it, so I'm gonna have to go with BK on this one.
All right, Maul.
All right, so Figurehead Clothesline trying to call me out, saying then I just said on like Air Force Ones. That's me wearing them. Other people, that's on them. But it's more so the symbolism of the picture that I'm digging. But since it's kind of corny and not really cool to pick your own picture, I'm gonna go with Word with the cement fours. Because
cement fours.
Cement fours. That's how you say it. Goddammit. It's cement.
That's how you say it. It's cement.
That's how you say it.
All right, Polos.
I gotta go Word. She get on my nerves, but I gotta go Word.
Word?
Where you at, Word?
Word up.
Word.
Where you at, Word?
She ain't there, but Danny's in there.
Word.
Yeah, I talked to him.
Right.
Yeah, Word.
Oh, hey, look, Rose. Rose in there.
Here.
Hey.
Get out, Ro. Get out. She voting on the wrong shoes and shit.
All right. Which one out of these do you pick out of the 5 pictures up on?
I'm gonna go left field. I'm gonna pick the Sauconys.
Hey.
I like the colorway. That light blue with the orangish red looking.
Houston Oilers.
I got a pair of Sauconys, so I mean I call them to catch an old white lady shoe.
Oh man.
You got some work in your
You're
pocket.
gonna be in your sunken place.
Hey, listen, I want the old lady with the mints in her purse. Like that's the shoe you get somewhere.
The Whirlers originals.
Wordlers. Kev, what you got?
I'm gonna stay with mine, man. I'm gonna stay with half cast and the up tempo.
All right. And I'm gonna be real honest here. I absolutely hate that off-white strap being in every picture. I do, you know. So I like BK to AZ. I think that's a dope shot. I think the idea behind it was dope. So that's my hashtag hero right there. Yeah.
So who won? Word?
I'm so sick of seeing that fucking off strap. No, who won was BK to AZ.
Wait, he got 2.
I'll pick it.
He got 2. Word got 2, right?
It's 2 and 2.
Oh yeah, it is. It's 2 and 2. Yep.
My bad.
Everybody voted?
Yeah.
All right, so let's do it. We'll go in between those two. So Word and BK. Ma, go.
Word.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Word.
Word. All right.
Marcus. Word. Up.
All right. So
there it is.
Boom.
Well, we gotta have one more.
No, that's 3.
That's 3.
Yeah.
There's 6 of us, motherfucker. We gotta have 4.
Motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
But whatever. You know.
Hey, I'll go Word because 4s are my favorite. So. Boom.
There you go.
Siemens always win.
It's cement, goddammit. It's cement.
Yo, y'all got this.
Word, I need a free custom.
Oh, is that what that was for?
Yeah, I need a custom tee.
You lobbying for votes?
I need a free custom. I'm gonna send you some kicks.
Word, I got a couple to send you too. I just need them fixed.
Q, you don't even get a comment because you don't even never use
sling
the
back
hashtag.
open toes shoes.
What an entire hell. Where your hashtag on your shoes?
All right, speaking of which, hashtag for next week.
What do we got?
All right, so what's the usual suspect say? Let's see. What is the hashtag for...
I think we had that.
I think we had cement.
Calves is thick.
Calves is thick. Yeah, 1 foot. Hashtag 1 foot. I'm down with that. I've only got 1 foot, so I'm totally cool with that.
What was it there
Hashtag
like?
cripple people.
No.
Wait, what? No.
I'm crippled. I can say that.
Hell, you say that.
I'm crippled. I can say that.
I ain't saying that.
I'm definitely not saying that.
I ain't getting on board with that one. Next.
How about hashtag no off white belt?
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Hashtag fuck off white.
Oh man,
Dude say musty shoes,
that's
stank shoes.
Listen, Off-White might hit you with the bag to be a sponsor.
hey, I'll be
Oh,
sporting
it's
all
not-
types of Off-White. I have
listen.
Off-White.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nothing against Virgil Off-White. It's the vultures. It's the vultures I don't like.
Oh, trust me. Someone asked me, was I going to speak about someone on this podcast if I was asked about it?
Let's
And
speak
it has to
about
do
it.
with
Yes, you gonna talk about it?
Oh, well, speak. Shoot. Go ahead. We'll go overtime.
Hey, OT.
Overtime.
It's about Kais.
All right.
Ooh.
I don't like the fucking
Good.
vulture.
Go.
I don't like that vulturing. For the fact about it is, like, I don't watch many YouTube channels, and the one YouTube channel I actually watch is Jock Slade, Cousteau, and because like he's technically sound, but this dude, Kais, it's like you got your name from doing, I guess, YouTube pranks or whatever the fuck it was, and to jump into the sneaker shit because you saw that it was gonna be popular, and now you're mad that brands don't invite you out, and like it's some sucker shit. Like you're a grown man crying about you didn't get to suck Travis Scott dick at a show because they didn't invite you. Like fam, like this is how I feel. Like I can't hold my tongue. Like he really got mad because Nike didn't invite him to the jerseys premiere, but Travis Scott performed because he wanted to see Travis Scott perform. Like you're sucking dick to see Travis Scott perform. You didn't want to see the jerseys. You did not want to go see the jerseys. You wanted to see Travis Scott. Like you're gonna get upset because you didn't get to see another man. And like, the shit that really gets me mad is that you jump into a sneaker culture that you don't give a fuck about to get money, and then when the shit starts dying out, it's left to people like us to get the shit back where it is, where it needs to be, like where to teach other people about it. When like he's the epitome of the hype beast culture. Like you rock everything OVO, you rock Supreme, you rock Yeezys, and Yeezys is like your grail. For what? Like, cause you suck Kanye's dick too. Like anything out of that good music camp, like you're on that dick. And I can't fuck with shit like that. Like to take the culture that I love so much and to care about so much and just run with it and try to make money off of it. And I want to say SneakerCon is fucking some fucked up shit too, because you're paying this asshole to come to your shows.
Are you gonna be there in New York?
I'll go. I have no problem.
I'll be there.
I've never been to a sneaker convention ever, but on some shit, like I feel the need to go now. Like I feel the need to go because I know he's gonna be there.
Then I will see you there.
And I don't want to be
Yeah,
the
you
dude
going.
on the internet saying that you're saying all this shit online and won't see it in his face. Because I was sorry, I talked about this earlier. Like I would say this shit to his face. Like I don't like you because you're a vulture in the culture. Fuck you. Like it's that simple.
You know, what I will say on this topic is I did like, because I listened to a different podcast, and the stuff they did talk about was after they got done harassing people that I love. What they did say about this individual, what they did say about Kais is like, it's true. It's straight up true. Like he deals with 14-year-olds. Yeah. And he does get uncomfortable around adults. And so I can 100%
the same thing about Michael Jackson.
Wow.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson some stuff, but okay, continue on.
Yeah, so I've been shown love. I've been shown love from SneakerCon. They have flown me out. So and I have a great time every time I go to SneakerCon. I really do. I don't particularly care for how that guy does his thing.
And here's my thing. I'm not knocking SneakerCon. SneakerCon, I understand why they're doing it. They're doing it to get more people in and to get the bag, to get more money. I have no problem with that. Just understand that you're exploiting someone that's exploiting the culture that you're trying to help grow. Like we all love this culture, but don't try to bring more money in because you're bringing a YouTuber that exploits a culture. So he's only being there. Like if you told Kais he wasn't getting paid for the shit or none of that just to come, he wouldn't go.
Well, I mean, nobody would go. I mean, if you were to a certain level and you weren't getting paid, and I mean, you know, I'm not.
What level? What level is he actually at within the sneaker culture? What level is he at?
I got you there, but I think that's one of the things, like us as nostalgic sneaker collectors. I mean, that's something that we hold near and dear to our hearts. Where the new era, they don't look at it like that. They look at it a whole different way. They're more like what they're up Kais's alley. That's what he does. And I'm not trying to defend him. I mean, I've only met him like maybe once or twice, but I mean, what he does, it may not be for me, but it works for somebody, and it allows him to have financial gain. I'm not going to hate him for that, because there's people that are in our position. There's people that are in our position as far as, you know, nostalgic collectors that will sell out for the bag or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I have more of a problem with somebody that does that than somebody that already comes out like, hey, this is what I'm about, and this is what I'm going to do. So I can't hate on you for that's being who you are. You know what I'm saying? I cannot, you know, I cannot patronize. I cannot, you know, watch it. That's my choice. But I'm not gonna hate on him for, you know, being successful. Shit, I want everybody to be successful. As long as you ain't, if you ain't hurt nobody, I got no problem with what you're doing. But like, you know,
he's just not a part of my culture. He's not a part of my culture.
I only have a problem with people in our culture that, like, I mean, shit, if we're all the same type of collectors, why are we throwing shots at folks? You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, you know, we can address it with
sneak diss,
with the sneak diss or whatever. You know, like I listen to their show. And I've told people I like probably 80 to 90% of their show. The negative stuff, I mean, you know, I could care less to hear, honestly. And I'm not going to speak negative against them. You know, past whatever. You know, they come at us. It is what it is. We'll address it. But I mean, I'm not going to go on the
fuck them niggas. Period. Bottom line. End of the day. Fuck all four of them.
And
the fat ass one, the little short one, the slim crackhead looking motherfucker.
Oh my god!
All that dirty ragged ass. Fuck them all.
I thought it was just 3 of them.
No, they do have one that comes in.
Okay, so he's the unknown dude, like me or Maul.
Like me.
All of them unknown. I don't know now one of them motherfuckers' name. I don't know nobody's name. I know Gary Coleman.
John Goodman.
Yeah, John Goodman. There you go.
Wow.
And Dan Aykroyd.
Paul Blart, the mall cop.
But yeah,
that's what the fuck I know.
See, my issue with my issue again with Kais is just the simple fact about it is, like, if you're gonna let us know what you're about with this culture, don't get mad when brands don't invite you out to certain things.
And I see that. I understand that, like, for sure.
Like that's some real crybaby shit. Like, you're a grown man crying that you didn't go to suck a dick. Like you want to stay in front row and grab on Travis Scott pants and say, "Ooh, I'm here." Like, and I respected it when Corgi Shoes was like, "Yo, I see where you're coming from," and reposting this shit, because at the end of the day, it's like you're not gonna look at Corgi and be like, "Oh, you're not for the culture." Like, that nigga's for the culture. Like, I don't know Corgi from a hole in the wall. So for someone of that level to say, "All right, yeah, you're fucking bugging out. Like, why are you crying over this shit?" Like, if I was at that level and a brand was like, "All right, we ain't gonna invite you out," all right, cool. I'm not gonna cry about it. Nike and Jordan brand sends this nigga shoes every other day probably, and you're crying you didn't get to go to an event. Why were you crying about it? Because Travis Scott was there, and that's my issue. It's like, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, because that bag can be taken away from you instantly.
Right.
That bag can be given to any one of us right now, and we'll gladly take it for whatever they invite us out to. When we got packages and boxes coming to our crib every day.
Right.
And that's the issue. You took from the culture already. Now you want to take everything from the culture.
Right. And I can agree with that.
Drops the mic.
I can. Yeah, I can't follow that up. That mic has been dropped. So I have a pink. What color is this? I have a rose marker. I'll drop it for you.
There's rose markers.
It's like a pregnancy test.
Yep.
What the hell you doing over there?
Bitch, I might be.
You got a plus or negative?
He said, "Bitch, I might be."
No, I'm saying I have a rose marker because I have a daughter who's 14 or 13, about to be 14. Okay. That bitch is pregnant. I'm gonna beat her with a belt.
All right, go ahead and speak up for the universe.
But yeah, I respect all you guys and what you do. This show does a lot for this culture, and I appreciate it. Like, you get the well-known YouTubers and the unknown YouTubers on you guys' show. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever praised you guys for this show, but like this, like you can see your chat people, your usual suspects, like they respect this show to constantly sit here throughout the 2 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever it is, and talk to you guys throughout this whole fucking show. This is dope, and like this show is needed. Like I'll be honest with you, like this show is fucking needed, and voices like all you guys. And old man, like I appreciate you. You have the same sentiment and mindset as me. Fuck these motherfuckers. They won't do shit when you pull up on them. I respect it, and I appreciate you guys for having me on. Like, no lie.
Oh man, thanks for coming.
All right, so the hashtag hero is no invite. Hashtag no invite.
It should be hashtag Lord have mercy.
Lord of mercy.
Fuck them all. No, hashtag fuck all 4 of them.
Fuck off.
Oh shit. Well, we're there now.
And it's not them, it's EM. It's 4 of M. EM.
M. Oh. So yeah, if you want to win yourself a care package from Rejuvenator, make sure you use the hashtag no invite, and that will be, you know, and you have a chance for the shout out on the show. And with that, ready to do the.
Let's go around the horn. Shout outs.
Maul, you first.
Me first. Well, shout out to the usual suspects. As Shai said, I mean, that's the pulse of the show. Without them, obviously, we're just 5-6 dudes talking to each other. So, shout out to our sponsors, Rejuvenator. Remember, you can use product code Monday Midsole, get 10% off your purchase. Dan is doing his best Vanna White. You can see that big pile of Rejuvenator that's there. Shout out to 8 and 9. That's our newest sponsor. So we've got a link. Kev, we'll talk more about it.
It's already
40% off your purchase.
Yep.
So it's there. Take advantage of it. That's for y'all. And I mean, it's a hell of a show. I'm not even gonna run my mouth anymore. We'll go around the horn.
Go ahead, Mike.
All right. Once again, shout out to the usual suspects for hanging with us even through that overtime session. Definitely, touched on some things there. So appreciate you guys for hanging in there with us, even though this game is on. Shai, shout out to you, man, for joining us. Definitely brought some good energy, good vibes. Loved it. Sometimes it's just like you clicked with the show. So I mean, thanks for coming on. I know you had some technical difficulties earlier.
Yeah.
So thanks again for joining us. Special shout out to Gone AWOL. Me and him chopped it up a little bit over the weekend about some stuff. He got on me. I do check out his videos. I check out a lot of you guys' videos. Like a dumbass, couldn't figure out how to comment on my phone. I've got that squared away. So I will definitely be doing more than just liking. I'll be making sure I'm leaving some comments. Q to Queen, you too. And once again, thanks to you guys, for, making this interesting as always. Have me on board. Even you too, Marcus. Like I said, I always got to throw it out the end. Yes. And yeah, that's about it. Appreciate you guys.
Marcus?
Nope.
No, Marcus is last.
You always do that.
No, I do it every time.
Go ahead, Dan.
Every time. So yeah, I'll go. Don't forget, even though Molly touched on it a little bit, Rejuvenator has plenty of products that you can use. They have these cool little collapsible bowls. Boop, right here. Boom. You got some soul shields, which they're there if you want to keep your souls clean. I actually am going to do a video. So these are my white Ultra Boost dad shoes right here. Right? Man, jacked up. I wore them.
Wait,
they off-white. They off-white.
They used to be. Yeah, I get so when I wear these, I cook better on the grill. So
you look like you live in Williamsburg wearing those.
Well, I wear them when I'm doing dad shit.
They look like Debo draws.
Yeah. All the hipsters wear that colorway.
So what I'm gonna do, y'all, so be on the lookout, is I'm gonna use this stuff here, and I'll make a video with the laundry system so y'all can see how it works and what y'all think about it. But make sure you use Monday Midsole for 10% off your entire purchase. You can get all of these products there, and a special shout out to everybody on here and in the chat, and especially it was really cool to actually sit person that I ever watched on YouTube to fuck with sneakers, period. So It kind of changed my idea about that and the way that I did a lot of other things on Instagram. So thank you for that.
Yeah, I remember you told me you were starting a YouTube channel.
Yeah, that was a thing. That's a thing. So do you got anybody you need to shout out to this evening?
I want to shout you guys out again. Thank you for having me on. I'm appreciative. I'm in a month where you guys have Perfect Pair and Mike in a month, so I appreciate that. You guys, your chat, people that support all you guys and me as well, and people that's of the culture, and not just here to steal shit. I can't be more grateful for people like you guys and understand that you guys are here to help out everyone learn. So thank you for having me on, man.
Tell everybody where to find you. Podcast name, YouTube channel, IG. Get it.
Oh yeah, so my Instagram is Solord, SOLELORD_. Same for Twitter. The YouTube channel is Solord, just no underscore, and the podcast is the Attention Deficit Podcast. It's on Apple Music, Google Play, SoundCloud, and Stitcher Radio.
Nice.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So shout out to DJ Mel B. Shout out to Witness the King. Shout out to KB for sharing the show. I think that's all I saw on there. But
Arrows.
Arrow,
Ben.
yep, definitely every time, man.
Legendary.
Shout out to
Kendall.
Ben. Who else?
Kendall, Renee, shout us out.
Oh,
Kendall?
Jody did.
Jody.
Yep.
All right, I just want to make sure that I got as many as we could get in there. But man, shout out to you, Shy, man. Definitely, thank you for spending some time with us, man, for sure. Shout out to the usual suspects, man. Y'all held it down for 2 hours plus. You know, we still got a couple y'all in there, and then also shout out to 8-9. The code is in the description, and so is the website to go to. It's a special website you can go to, and it's only good for probably this show, maybe next show. But if you're interested, check it out. Click on the link, and I'll put in Midsole 40. It's all in there in the description, and you get 40% off your order. So with that being said, shout out to Talking Kicks. Catch them 8:30 on their channel on Wednesday. And then shout out to the Sneaker Box Podcast. You can catch them Saturday mornings at 11 o'clock on Sneaker Bar Detroit channel. And then shout out to Sneaker Files Podcast. I will actually be on their show Thursday at 7 Eastern time. So go ahead and check it out. I'm going to get on there and fuck their shit up.
Fuck up all their bags,
just like you do ours.
You ain't gonna have no money.
Fuck up every bag.
Ain't nobody get no money over here. But yeah, I think that's all I got. I know there's every time I do this, I remember something after we go off air. But thank y'all.
All right. Well, shout out, Shy. Appreciate you for coming on, man. You brought a lot of energy, and we appreciate that. That's the way we like to show the flow, and look like the chat loved you too. So we really appreciate what you brought tonight. Shout out to the chat, usual suspects. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. Whichever one of y'all want to go back and tell them Sneak Dicks dude and Gary Coleman what was said, because I'm sure they said last time somebody came and told them. So go ahead and let them know what's up so they can check out the
I
show.
said fuck them too. I don't know who's fuck them too.
So we'll tell them we'll be listening for whatever bullshit they got to talk this week, you know, whatever. But with that, man, we appreciate all y'all do and all y'all support that y'all show us all through the week. You know, we see it. It doesn't go unseen. And, you know, just keep showing us love. And we're going to keep bringing y'all this great content. And with that, we'll catch y'all next Monday. Peace.
Let's go over here. Just you and me. Come on. I just wanted to say thanks. I'm glad you came along, partner.